I should have put a watch on, man. Be like Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? With that watch on. Listen, man. Officially season 3 of We Talk Mavs. 2023-24 NBA season, man. King, are you still a hater?
Never that, man. I see your Rangers colors, though. Shout out to the Rangers making the World Series, man. I gotta get it done,
Wait.
though.
Oh, I know I had the song. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reeves, who said we weren't gonna make it. Listen, man. We're gonna get into it today, man. It was a good one. We got definitely gonna get into it. We got a special guest backstage, man. He waiting on us to start this up so he can start talking. So let's get into it, King. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Drop the beat.
It's a great return, but I said back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Real and King still spitting the facts. Fapping it up, a cool yard in the chat. Baltimore Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree, we don't know about that. We roast the bloopers, don't know about that. And nigga, we trust, yeah, we know about that. To the NFL, back new roster. Cooking up a curvy, steak and a lobster. Hope you appetite for winning is hardy. Grab yourself a seat to the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You didn't imagine that we home like fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein. Look at Kyrie, they can raid the monster. The rules of the game are the same. They're on every platform, same name. At WTN, have your question on the screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Rel and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Glow Yard.
Hey. YouTube, Glow Yard Game, MFFL, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to the #1 post-game, Maverick post-game show on the planet. This is We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. Listen, man. Good night, everybody. We're going to bed. It's nothing to talk about. Listen, man, this is your boy Rel, man. Joining me is the man. I'm praying don't start cussing like Luka in the post-game. And that's my boy King. What up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Nothing much. New season, great music. Shout out the night over there on TGK's pregame.
Oh yeah, fire.
Talking about his mind now in the city. I feel you, but we got special guests, bro. Let's get him on the show. Let's talk. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot,
man. I don't know what you're saying. I ain't got nothing to talk about today, man. I ain't got nothing to talk about. But this guy do. Special guest in the building, man. We got Any and Uga in the building, man. Any, what up, man? My bad, I'm messing up out here. What up,
fellas? We got a lot to talk about tonight.
Any, why you up so late, man? What's going on? Did something happen?
Bro, I don't know. Something happened. Something's been happening in the city. For some reason, we're experiencing success in multiple areas in our town. So that's good.
Oh, you talking about the Cowboys?
Well, they're 4-2. So I mean,
yes.
Okay,
my bad. We talking about we're talking Cowboys. My bad.
We'll see. But this is We Talk Mavs.
Right.
I appreciate you guys for having me on last second. I had to say something after what I saw. Y'all,
we all did.
God dang.
Rangers.
We got a center.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm
you got a what?
Did you say?
We got a center, y'all.
What? Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting this right.
And it's Maxi
Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
okay. All right. You cleaned it up. All right, I got you. So I got to take this off, man. I'm hot like the Rangers right now.
Hold on, Andy.
Is Maxi Cleveland.
Time out, man. You got to wait till we get the takeaways of the game, man. See, he going ahead of the topic.
Man, he already turned up. Listen, man. We're going to go ahead and get into it, though. But before we do all that, man, listen, man. If y'all are new to the channel, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, man, which is one game out of 82, hopefully more. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, to join the Glow Yard family here. And also, everybody, please, who's watching the show right now, guys, please do us a huge favor and hit that like. Hit that like, guys. It definitely will help out the channel a lot. It doesn't cost you anything. It's very simple. It does a lot. It does a lot more than what you guys think, man. Just simply hit that like button for us, guys. That'll help us out a lot. Now, y'all boys ready, man? I know any already ready, so man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into them takeaways of the Gizane off the Chizane. Hey, bars. Listen, man. Any, go ahead and let us know, man. What's your takeaways from tonight's game, man?
I mean, like I said, we have a center. Derek Lively is that guy. We saw a glimpse of him in the last preseason game. And I mean, this game we literally have. I mean, he showed out in ways that we haven't seen since Brandon Wright showed some glimpses of, and then of course the two-timer himself, Tyson Chandler.
You said two time.
The two-time. But no, I mean, this game was fun. I honestly thought it was going to be a tough game. Going into it, it's never really easy playing against the Spurs, especially if they have stuff to look forward to. Main takeaway is Wemby's gonna be a problem. I tweeted this, and I said we're Mavericks fans are finally going to learn how it feels, how helpless other teams were when they went up against Dirk. Once Wemby's game develops, but aside from that, I mean, Luka's Luka. I'm happy Kyrie turned up a little bit at the end. Understand he only played one preseason game essentially, so he's probably dealing with a lot of rust. So better days are ahead for Kyrie. Grant Williams showed out. Josh Green played well in my eyes. Tim Hardaway, I mean, without his 15 points or whatever, 17 points, we wouldn't have won. But he showed some glimpses of other stuff other than checking too. So, all in all, very encouraging night. The least encouraging thing, honestly, was the call at the beginning of the game was to start Maxey. I don't know where that came from. I know all these people, especially in the powwows, they like to throw out plus minuses and stuff like that. Maxi Kleber was a minus 12 in the plus minus.
No. Ignore that, man. The analytics. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean,
that's not per 106.
That's not
per 106.
That's not per 2 months.
Derek Lively's
be fair.
This game looks like a Dwight Powell per 106.
Nah, that like a Dwight Powell per 2 years. With that,
we've never seen this from, like, when I tell you he was sunning dudes on the court. That was Derek Lively today, and he's only 19. When there are times he made up for Luka's mistake, that lob that he threw late, and it was the wrong read. I even mentioned that before Richard Jefferson said something on the broadcast. I was like, that was a terrible lob, but Derek Lively made up for it. And, we haven't had a center to do that. But I know we don't really care about the advanced stats, but, people like to pick and choose. So take that for data. Derek Lively's plus minus today. Do y'all know what it is?
Yeah, shout out to Wilson. He told us. We'll go ahead.
Yeah, plus 20.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So, and we saw every bit.
You saying his plus minus is higher than his age?
His plus minus is higher.
Gotcha.
But the cool thing is it lines up from what we see. It wasn't just, hey, he came on the court and someone just so happened to catch fire that it just happened to help his plus minus. Where people were saying that about Dwight Powell. He would get a plus 6 not doing anything just because someone caught fire. I mean, Tim Hardaway hits 2 threes in a row, and the other team misses in between those 2 shots. That's a plus 6 for Dwight Powell just walking. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, we saw the impact. We saw the impact both sides from Derek Lively. We saw the impact both sides from not Derek Jones. I mean, he did his thing. He didn't do much, but I guess not much is his thing. But Grant Williams, we saw his impact on guarding Wemby, making him as uncomfortable as one could possibly make him. But I mean, I'm excited. That was a great first showing. Tough win. The team last year wouldn't have won that one. Pre-trade and post-trade would not have won that game.
What you got, King?
I'm gonna try to, I guess, go on a new leaf starting today. I'm gonna stay even keel as long as I can. You feel me? I'm gonna stay there.
Sometimes I lean on you to do that, man.
I know. I'm gonna try to stay there right now. So I'm gonna start with the negatives first and foremost. Jason Kidd has to stop being cute. It's over. Like, Jason Kidd, you almost screwed us first quarter, 40-point first quarter by the San Antonio Spurs, having Kleber and Derrick Jones Jr. out there. There was no reason to do that. The starting lineup, we already knew this going into the first game of the season. We already called it. I don't know why it takes so long and why stuff has to happen before we see it in the court sometimes. But it should be Derrick Jones Jr., Derrick Lively as a starting center, and Josh Green should be your starting small forward. That's the game that they should have. Secondly, Luka didn't make his free throws again, and that's the only bad I have to say about Luka Doncic. Tim Hardaway Jr., first quarter, he was good. Like, he looked like he was coming out there to make six man of the year. You feel me? That whole thing, the conversation felt like it clicked. It seemed like after that first, so like beginning of the second quarter, when he was hot in the man and was leading the team in scoring, he was trashed the rest of the way from that point on. I mean, like doing everything. I mean, defensively. I mean, shooting threes, turnovers, he did do though. Well, I'll get to the good, I guess, later on. It just is bad. Tim Hardaway had a bad game after the first quarter. Luckily, he was hot the first quarter, but after that, like, he didn't need to be included. There's no need to play Seth Curry really other than JJ Barea minutes. I need to see more Jaden Hardy. I like to see him. I hope he doesn't get thrown away. If so, we need to talk about trade packages and all. We talked about it before, but I like to see him play. Hopefully, it was just a restriction thing as far as the injury and all that stuff, and they just not trying to throw him in yet. Who knows? But I want to see him more than Seth Curry right now. Dante Exum, he played 8 minutes. I thought he looked decent in his 8 minutes. He looked better than Frank Ntilikina. I told you that's my bar. I set bars for these guys. Can you look better than Frank? He looked good. So I said I was going to do negative first. I'm sorry. Let me finish my negatives first. The defense, as I said, in a whole, just in general, the first quarter was trash. Like, it was just, guys were just not knowing where to go and all. They were just getting lost. But I didn't take too much out of it and didn't think it was the end of the world because, again, it's the first regular season game. And that was towards, like you said, any like Luka Doncic's connection with Derrick Lively. You know, like Derrick Lively looked amazing today. But Luka and him don't even have the peak connection. That's not even what they're going to be when they're in full form. It was a whole bunch of times Luka threw a nice pass over his head. It went right past Lively because he wasn't ready for it, but he'd been wide open for it.
He was wide open for that too, yeah.
Wide open for it. But that was a negative as far as that.
I mean, yeah, that type of connection is going to take time. If you remember, when Luka got drafted, like, the first thing they did was go to Slovenia with Dwight Powell to try to establish that.
But I'm not mad at it. It looked good. If it looks this good right now, like, I can only imagine how much better it's going to look.
But how did you say Derrick Lively looked?
Well, we're gonna get to that. Hold on, give me a second, because that is literally it. Like, that's my bad right there. Let's get to the good. Everything else about this game was incredible. I think I sent you guys in the group route. Even during the beginning when we looked bad defensively, I'm like, bro, I like this offense. Like, the offense looks good. Like, it wasn't Kyrie wasn't making shots, but the rest of the guys were moving. Josh Green. Oh, one more thing. I didn't like that Josh Green didn't start, but I didn't like that Jason Kidd played with Josh Green's minutes. When he kind of took him out for a second, Josh Green started not scoring as much. Like, Josh Green was on one at the beginning. And it was like, bro, let Josh just run. He's on it. He pulled him back for a second. It wasn't planning for a minute. He did in the second half. They'll go back to him. So I'm thinking that it's going to change next game. I don't think this is set. This was more of a fifth preseason game.
Hold on. You hope it changes.
I hope. But as I said, I'm going to go to the goods because Jason Kidd did a couple goods today. Jason Kidd had the offense looking good. Jason Kidd did not play Dwight Powell. I'll repeat that again.
Say that again one more time.
I'm going to repeat that again for everybody. Jason Kidd did not play Dwight Powell.
Man, get that man coach of the year right there. Can you just
That's what I'm like. That right there, I never thought. But that again makes me think, why do we sign him for 3 years? Why do we have him and Maxi Kleber for 3 more? Like, that hurts because Maxi may be done. Maxi may have got a contract that's the end of the line now. Like, Maxi really looked bad out there at times. Like, I know he made one like big 3, and that was fine. But like, he just didn't look like he was worth being out there. Like, usually you Maxi your defense and all that, and then you make shots, but he just looked like he was getting cooked, like he was just lost all over the place. And he was, maybe it's just age, like he's been hurting a lot of times. We've been saying it. So it hurts to have him for 3 more years for $33 million, but it is what it is now. We got to deal with it. But Jason Kidd looked good as far as offense. The end of the game, Kyrie Irving, I said the first part of the game, I didn't know what was going on with him. I was like, Kyrie, get involved more. I felt like he was more like not there, filling it out. Luka was doing his thing. But then in the fourth quarter, that was like incredible. Even when Kyrie missed the shot, And then we got the rebound tip back. Like the tip out rebounds weren't tipped away for fast breaks and all. It was controlled dudes were skilled out there. Grant Williams looked good. Grant Williams gave Wemby trouble. Like he was all up in him. The team, I know it's one game, and we still allowed 119 points, but I think that 119 is like kind of a facade in a way. I think, like I said, that 40 points at the beginning was what it was. I think we played great defense from the second quarter on. I'm fine with that. I think the best rookie on the floor today was Dark Lively, not Victor Wembanyama. Dark Lively is amazing. Like Dark Lively, I think I said before, he can shoot around 70% with his team. Like with Luke and Kyrie, like he's going to feast at the rim. He feasted today. He missed one shot. We probably should have got an and one ball foul. I guess we didn't give it to him. But it is what it is. Like he's a beast around the rim. You just throw it up. He's a guy that has length himself. He finishes difficult lobs. He's amazing. Like it's crazy to say he's amazing. And I know people will probably say you're going too far, but like I'm comparing him to the Maverick centers. That's the line right there. And comparing him to the Maverick centers, this is like gold to see a guy that can do this type of stuff. He got 10 rebounds for you today with his points, bro. Like, what do we say? Let him play. Let him start, man. Like he's the center. I don't care if he struggles or what. He's the center of the Mavericks' future. He should never not start again. That's how I feel right now. And so I thought everything else was well, man. Tim Hardaway Jr. first quarter. Even Dark Jones Jr. didn't do much. He shouldn't be used in that role. That's not his role. But I thought it was great, man. Just give Jaden Hardy. I want to see him on the court. And I don't need to see Seth Curry. Seth Curry is only for emergencies. And get the start lineup right, Jason Kidd. Like everything else looked good, bro. And Luka. I'm gonna get on Luka. Luka looked amazing. Luka Doncic, he looked great in the fourth quarter. He looked great in the third quarter. He looked great the whole game. The conditioning looks like it's there. It looks like he's kept it serious. He looks like he's in the same shape he was in when he was in the over in FIBA, whatever it was. Luka looks good. The injury stays in line. The calf doesn't get to where he's actually injured. He's just hurt. I think it's going to be an amazing year, man. He got a triple-double real easily. He was cruising in the first half, and he ran, and he was running. Luka was running the ball, bro. It felt so good to watch the offense. I'm like, Luka was running, and him running and getting the ball forward and pushing long passes. Like, it just felt good to see the offense do something. So kudos to Jason Kidd, man. Kudos to Larry. Larry said that Jason Kidd might look a little different. I'm giving you credit right now. I'm not saying this. I'm there. I'm going to be there. But I'm gonna give you credit, Larry. I know you're gonna say something wild now that I gave you credit, but
you know how it go.
it looked real good, man. Like I'm really excited, bro. And I'm down here what you had to say, bro.
To King, to your credit, the Spurs, they had 43 points in the first quarter. They had 25 in the second, 23 in the third, and 28 in the fourth.
Yep, you saw it.
Those numbers that very highly skewed towards that first quarter. If we would have got the first quarter right, then
it would have been a good defensive game. We'd have been looking at it like, wow, this team probably got under 100 points or around 100 points.
Yeah, for sure.
Both of y'all are preaching the gospel of Maverickdom. Listen, man, a lot I took out of this game. I'm trying to think where I need to start from. Let's start with that, what Indy just talked about. The defense. We talked about this before. I told King and them this on the last, I think, preseason game and on the members only. Tune in for us guys on Fridays, members only. I talked about that too, and I said that was the one thing that I was looking at. I wanted to see what the defense was talking about, and this is why. We saw what happened in the first quarter, how many points they gave up. Like King just said, you gave up 40, and then they didn't know what 40 looked like after that. So that was the one reason why I was really focusing on the defense. Like, how was this team going to look defensively, right? So that was, like you said, King, that's one of the negatives for me. Like you said, Tim Hardaway looked good in the first quarter and was bombs away Junior the rest of the way, man. Like, the dude was just jacking up shots. Man, that one timeout that Jason Kidd called at the 3:21 mark, when Tim Hardaway had that kind of that space on the left side of the court by himself with Wemby guarding him, he was about to shoot that. I know that, right?
Yeah, he was.
If Kidd did not call that timeout, Tim was about to shoot that because he started doing that dribble Yahweh do to gap himself. I was like, no. And as soon as I said that, it's all the time. I said, thank God.
Who did what, bro? What you say? Who did what? What Jason Kidd did?
Call a timeout, bro. Hey, Kidd was calling timeouts today, King.
Jason Kidd was
calling timeouts, bro. I'm like, hold on. As a matter of fact, when they went on that little run at the beginning of the game, bro, maybe we'll see.
Not to cut you off. I know you said about the Tim Hardaway Jr. Did y'all see Tim make the best move of his life today, though? Did y'all see that behind the back dribble move and all that he did? When he went to the rim and got a foul call. I said that's the greatest move I've ever seen Tim Hardaway Jr. ever do. in my life.
I've ever seen him do when he did that drive to the basket. He did like the pump fake drive to the basket, like he's about to rise up, and then like bent down and like passed it to Grant Williams for that wide open layup. I said, "Whoa, Tim passed it." Because usually, bro, he dribbling. If y'all notice Tim when he playing, he's constantly looking at the rim the whole time. He's not looking at nobody else around him, bro. Unless he's like in traffic or something, or he's stuck somewhere to pass to somebody. His face is at the goal, bro. He's looking at the goal the whole time. He's not looking at nobody else. Like I said, if Kid did not call that time out at the 3:21 mark,
Grant was so open on that play though. He would have been a fool,
bruh. He was open. You're right. He was.
Oh my
bombs away.
I saw him. Bro, you better pass that.
But Tim though, man. Tim is Tim, bro. That's what we signed up for. But listen, man, I'm gonna save him for last because he's a baller. He's a player of the game, in my opinion. Like you said, man, I got mad at Kid. We was on shout out to TGK, the official pregame show of the Dallas Mavericks. Was on his show, and King, he was the one who actually not King. You told me first. You told me right before TGK was about to tell us what the starting lineups were.
Coy.
Yeah. You said you got it from Coy, and you texted us in the group and told us. And right when you told us, that's when TGK was talking about it on his show. He had just read off the starting lineup, and man, everybody and their mom in that show was mad, man. Everybody was hot. Like I even asked, like, where did this idea of Maxi Kleber starting come from? Like you said, King, on the show, I've never heard nobody talk about this. Like Maxi Kleber was far out of everybody's mind of being a starter. A lot of people were saying that he might even play in a game period, right? So for him to be a starter, like what are we doing? Like, and like you said, that's Kid trying to be cute. It's like you're trying to outcoach one of the greatest coaches ever still on the sideline, bro. Like that's not don't be
not cute. Yet. You're not there yet.
Utilize what you have, Jason Kidd. I don't understand why he does that, bro. And this is what got us in trouble last year. You're trying to do too much instead of keeping it simple. Like you say, Jason Kidd, you said this is your first year. It's about keeping things simple, and yet he's not doing it. So I'm not gonna lie to you. If this had a backfired against us this year today, bro, I was gonna come in here and just start letting off rounds of Jason Kidd, bro. I remember shout out to Reggie Brolaw, man. He had texted me, was like, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, "Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this does not work, I was mad. I said we better win this game if we start in the starting lineup." And we saw in the second quarter, the lineup that we should have had in the first lineup was the reason why we got back in the games with the lineup we should have started with. It was with Kyrie, Luka, Grant Williams, Josh Green, and Lively. Yep. We should have been starting those guys. I don't understand why that was not the starting lineup. That's something that we've all been talking about. That's something we all predicted was going to happen. But like we say, Jason Kidd's one of those guys. You cannot predict this guy. That's why we always say, that's why I told you a minute ago, King. You mean you hope that this happens. You hope this happens because we cannot predict anything that Jason Kidd does. That's the hardest thing ever. You have better luck winning the Powerball than guess what Jason Kidd going to do. It's crazy. But I
wouldn't have a problem with that. But if the moves that he made were like made sense or galaxy brain,
that part,
everybody and their mama knew that. Hey, they have a dude that's 7'5". Why the hell are you starting a 6'10" unathletic center? Like,
I don't know what he was doing.
And then our 4 6'6". Like, what are we doing?
So speaking of 6'10" power forward, matter of fact, he's 6'8". He's 6'8". You talking about Maxi Kleber? King, I don't think it has anything to do with age. Maybe it does. I think the injuries are catching up with Maxi Kleber, bro.
That's what that's part of it. That's what I mean. Age with the injuries. Like he's that dude.
Yeah, he's getting older with the injuries that he had. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he started Maxi Kleber. Look, I guess I'm not too mad at Maxi playing because I did not want the Dwight Powell playing.
Yeah, right. If you had to make a choice.
I told y'all this, a few shows ago. I said that. I said, man, I'm not saying, man, take this guy to a steak dinner or nothing, but I'd rather have Maxi in there than Dwight Powell if I had to choose. If I had
23 minutes, still better than Dwight Powell's. No disrespect.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, I'm not mad at that.
At least he can get 2 threes.
Yeah,
6, 7, and 2 is fine. Well, I'm not saying it's fine, but I'm saying it's better than what we could have got.
You will have a game where you will hit something
like that 6-7. That's still better than what Dwight Powell was averaging last year, right? So that's why I said I'm not worried about it. But let me talk about these two guys. Listen, man, Derek Lively, man, Jesus. I don't know what to say about the kid, man. What do we predict, fellas? We said if he can get us 7 and 7 and maybe 1.5.
No, I got past that. I told you if he starts, I'm past.
Listen, if he can, if what I seen today, I'm not saying he finna go out here and get you, like DeAndre 8 numbers or nothing. But man, listen, if he can get you 10 to 10, man,
easily, he's gonna get 10 to 10 easily.
I hope you're right.
The
man.
rebound is what I'm even worried about. It might be like 9 something on the rebound.
30 minutes.
Bro,
if he's starting, he's going to get 10. He's going to get 10 points easily, just off of dunks. It's only 3 dunks a game.
Let me ask y'all a question. How many have y'all ever seen this many second chance points or second chance opportunities for the Mavericks?
No.
You said what now?
No.
Are you sure? We had Dwight Powell in there. Mr. Tap Back King. You sure?
With all them taps, Dwight Powell still averaged like 3 rebounds a game.
It's funny how that works. It's funny. Lava did that and got you 10.
It's crazy.
Listen, but yeah,
off the bench.
What is it? His advanced numbers though? His picks. Come on.
Right. I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
Rolled hard to the basket.
Advanced analytics. He sets the best screens ever in history of mankind. I'm sorry. You're right. Now listen, if y'all had to put y'all's house on it, is Lively starting next game?
Yeah, absolutely.
I pray y'all right.
It will literally be malpractice if Coach Kidd does not start.
Man, listen,
and I understand. Hey, you want to protect him from foul trouble. Look, he has to work.
Listen, if he don't play, if he don't start him any, I'm gonna tell you right now, the fans in the AAC better start chanting fire Jason Kidd. I'm sorry,
bro.
It
better be
just wanted that.
When they announce Coach Kidd's name.
No, I don't care about that, King. You wilding now. Jason Kidd wilding.
He is wilding though. If he start Maxey again, man, he wilding.
But listen, man, the star of the show, man. I know now. I was sitting there. This is why I hate watching the games on that. I know how I feel. I know how I feel about the national media, bro. I hate watching the games on national media. I was praying to God that they had the games on Bally today. Of course, they didn't. It was the first game of the season, so the NBA wants to get their attention squarely on them, the national media or whatever. So they didn't have it on Bally today. I was praying they did, but this is kind of wide, bro. They just talked about Wemby the whole time while Luke was out here cooking you a gourmet chef meal out here, bro. Like, the dude fed the whole entire state of Texas today, bro, with a triple-double. First game of the season, like you said, King, did it easily, efficiently, too.
Yep.
So, we already talking about what you said, King. You said 34 points a game, didn't you?
I said he was going to get to, like, 33, 34, 10, and, like, I don't know, rebounds. I thought it was going to be, like, 7 or so. Like, I think he's going to have he's going to shoot, like, 55. He's going to shoot over 50% this year. He's going to be between 50 and 55.
Now, didn't I tell you I think he's gonna average 10 assists?
Yeah.
He got those 10. He got 10 assists tonight, and that's with him and Lively not having that full connection that they have yet. Yep. Just imagine if it was like you said, like Andy said, there was a couple of lives in there that could have went, Lively's way. It was just like a miscommunication and all that stuff. Even one of those passes he threw to Grant Williams, where he kind of like he said it's my bad or whatever on one of those passes. And so like a few of those, man, like. Luka would have had over 10 today. I'm telling you, Luka's going to average about. This is going to be his number. Probably not the rebounds, but it's going to be his numbers with around the numbers of the points and assists this season. That's what I'm predicting.
Did you see a couple things? Did you see Luka's leadership today, as far as when he was making mistakes instead of at other people and saying it's your fault, saying it's my fault, and especially with Derek Lively, like. When him and Lively wasn't connected, going back
encouraging them too. Like, man,
he was telling Lively, "I got you." Like, I think Luka really believes in Lively. He's looking at him, and I saw him say, "Like, don't worry, I'm going to feed you. Like, I'm going to get you the ball."
I know you heard him after the game.
I saw him after the game saying, "This is don't worry about that's a Victor. It's going to be personal. The division going to be stupid." But Luka also, bro, I wanted to give him credit before you said, "Bro, Luka Doncic played defense."
You said what now? Can you say it one more time?
Luka Doncic was playing defense today, y'all.
I was about to get on that too. You said 2 key stops at the end of the game. What you said,
bro? Luka
I didn't hear you. My bad.
Defense, bro. I'm sorry.
I thought your mic cut off. My bad. I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, bro.
Listen,
sorry.
Also, two more things too. Man, Josh Green, bro,
the best defender on the team.
Bro, Josh Green looked good, man. And I didn't even know he played 30 minutes because, like you said earlier, King, it felt like
it didn't seem like
it didn't feel like 30 minutes.
No, because the second half, I felt like he had to go to him. He is the best perimeter defender. He's a lockdown perimeter defender. I think he's going to be that level, the way Josh Green plays.
Hey, efficient again today, man. Efficient again. So, and got you 11. What you say you going to average, King? You think you're going to average?
I said he's going to get you over 10 today. I said over 10, especially if he starts. I think he's going to get you 12, like probably 5 and 5. Like Josh Green going to play around with that.
Hey, he was scoring in different ways, too. It wasn't just like, fast break dunks and stuff.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Did anyone have an extraordinary day today?
I mean, no. I mean, Lively, it still wasn't extraordinary. Like, I think he can reach another level. That was just, I think he's going to get easy buckets like it's like all the time.
126 on a.
Kyrie had a bad game other than the
Kyrie had a bad game.
I was about to get on there too.
I think Josh can go to another level. Mm-hmm. We all know, maybe Derek Jones can do something. Catch a couple of lobs.
He don't need to start though. He don't need to start.
No. He don't need to start. No.
Josh Green got a midi too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tim Hardaway might hit something at the second half. I mean, we're probably looking at like 126-point game will be like a mid-tier game, like a regular ass game.
Listen, one more thing too, and we can go on to we can move on. King brought it up, the fourth quarter, man. Now remember, I was talking about somebody brought up the fact that I think it was Johnny B or somebody I think brought it up on the members only show, and it was like, should it be Luka cook for like the first quarter and then Kyrie cook the fourth quarter? And I was like, no, it should be a flow. Let it go through both of them, and what they do today.
Go through both of them and then went.
That's exactly what I was talking about right there, and they did it, bro. That's what I want to see, bro. That's what I want to see. Like, you don't have to be like, okay, now it's your turn. Okay, now it's my turn. Use them in the offense. They were screening for each other and stuff.
Mm-hmm. All that. Game. They screened the whole game for each other, bro. Oh man, bro, I felt so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in the group chat saying, bro, this offense, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking like, bro, they screening for each other. Kyrie was in there screening for Luka like over and over again.
They look different. It was very encouraging what we saw tonight. I was watching, the other games prior, and I was getting kind of jealous of how fluid the other team's offense looked. Like, I get it, we run a really highly efficient pick and roll offense, but that can't be our only way we put up points offensively. Mm-hmm. I mean, the two main things we saw offensively was the fact that we had more flow, more people touch the ball, there was more off-ball movement, and there was more pace.
Yep.
We saw dudes running, passing the ball forward, realizing that the ball can move faster than any human being can move.
We love you. We love you, Joe, because I know Joe always like either writes on the comments or he does the comments after the show. Mm-hmm. But Joe, this is what I tried to tell you on the last show. Luka doesn't have to lead the league in usage every game. No. He can run the ball through and run off. He was shooting off ball threes. No, he didn't make it. He was like the minute he got off the ball, like this guy, he will score no matter what. I'm never going to worry about Luka Doncic scoring ever. Like, I don't think there's nobody that can stop him in the league. Why do I have to worry about him scoring? Like, that's just what it is. He doesn't have to always have the ball. You trust your other guys. Bro, Grant Williams got 17 today. It was like a quiet 17. I knew he went off the second, make threes and all, but like I thought he was struggling at first. You feel me? He's 6 of 11 with 17 points today, 6 rebounds.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know. Boy, you said I didn't even notice it.
He had on defense. And he was good defensively. Like, Grant Williams was awesome.
That block he had at the end?
Yes, Grant Williams was nice. And I'm like, bro, that was a quiet in the flow. Grant Williams didn't go away from Grant Williams, kept trusting him to make shots, and he started making shots. And Lucas, he's already on track for this MVP season. This may be the best game so far of the year by a player. This is only one game, but hey, Luka, go get your MVP, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm kind of glad he did this tonight in this manner, because everybody was like, "Oh, look what Jokic did. He got a little triple double, and Luka got a triple double too, with more points." So,
how many? I got another question for you, bro, and this is gonna be a wild one. How many times Luka Doncic yelled the ref today?
Oh, I was gonna say that.
How many times did Luka
bring that up too?
The referees today? How many?
You gonna be turning the corner, dog.
How many?
You gonna be turning the corner.
Thank you, Kyrie. I appreciate you, Kyrie. Yes. I appreciate you, brother.
You see Kyrie talking to the team
Jason Kidd was yelling at the refs. Jason Kidd was yelling at the refs.
He was talking to the refs. I wouldn't say he was yelling.
I mean, he wasn't.
He was trying to get attention to come down there, but
he was the one over there complaining to the refs, is what I'm saying. He was doing it. Luka was perfect. He missed some free throws. That's the only complaint I've had. This was a perfect Luka Doncic game, other than the free throws.
Free throws and some turnovers, but that just takes time.
I felt like the turnovers was what it was more of just they not in sync yet. You feel me? Like, I didn't feel like he was throwing the game away. I felt like it was more of like I said, that over the head.
It's a
turnover.
Then the one to the corner to like
and
to
then the
Williams and all that.
Top of the key with Grant Williams supposed to be standing there, but he wasn't there. And Luka didn't get mad. He just went to the guy and said, "All right, I got you. Come on, let's go." And then they talked to Luka. Luka said he believes in the team. Like, and it didn't sound like he was just saying it as far as you feel me. Like, I've just got to say this. It really felt like we got something going on here.
Say that again, King.
Like said it with his chest.
Hold on, what did Luka say again? Say that one more time.
Luka said we have a team here, like he believes in the team.
Oh,
so hold on, what do we say?
It sounds like something that somebody brought up on a show. Before.
I think you said that, Rel. Didn't you say if he believes in his team?
Oh,
if he believes in his team, that he'll play off ball and do what he does in FIBA and all that?
Oh, gotcha. It do sound like something I said before. You're right.
That is a very good point, King and Rel, if you say it, because I mean, we saw it in the playoff run going through. He was very,
and I brought that up.
He had a couple of games where he wasn't focused, but there's games when we were at our best, he was locked in on defense. He was making way better decisions. He was, getting people going and stuff like that. Like we've seen a locked in Luka, and we didn't see that last year, especially towards the end. Nope, we didn't see that. And it's night and day.
He was engaged.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, King.
I was just saying he was engaged today. That's all I was saying, bro.
I was going to say, and this is what we've been talking about too. You need to beat these kind of teams to help position yourself in the West. These are the kind of teams you don't want to be like. I hope the monitor in here. You want to be like the Atlanta.
Is that a shot?
Shout to Matt. That's what I'm saying. That's shot to Matt.
Who did they lose to today?
The Hornets.
PJ Washington.
The Michael Jordan-less Hornets.
PJ Washington with a cool 25 today.
PJ Washington.
But yeah, man, y'all got anything else y'all want to add, man?
Nah, man, it was an incredible game. I know people gonna be in the comments, especially like Trey and all, saying you happy they want to know. I'm happy as hell they want to know. Like I don't want to start in the hole this year. That's a major part. Jason Kidd can't throw away games. They don't understand how. That's why when I saw
these games.
That's why when I saw at the beginning when they did the starting lineup, I'm like, come on, Jason Kidd, don't throw away a game, bro. Like we can't do that. Let's win. Other teams have lost already. Let's start ahead of the teams. Let's get to the top of the leaderboard as quick as possible and try to stay up there. Let's do it.
Facts.
I don't want to play these games. Let's go. Like, bro, we got talent this year. We can run. We're not just a slow team anymore. This ain't just a one style. They don't know how the Mavericks are going to play anymore. I think the Mavericks. Woo, Jason Kidd. TGK said on the pregame show he the X factor.
And even he is. Yeah, we've been saying it the whole time.
I know. I'm just repeating and echoing it. Yeah, we always say it.
But another thing too, like even with Luka playing in the half court, he still seemed a bit faster in the half court. Like he was attacking quicker. It wasn't none of that. Like I'm dribbling the ball for 5-6 seconds or whatever. Like he'll dribble for a little bit and see what's going on, and bam, he attacks it. And that's what I liked about Luka too. Like you don't have to nurse. Yeah, there you go, King. It wasn't at the end of the shot clock. That's exactly what I was talking about. Because like it'd be so many times, like I said, he'll dribble it for about 15 seconds or whatever, and then it's like, okay, look, what are we doing? It was like he started making decisions quicker, and the people moving, like you said before, people moving around on the perimeter and stuff like that, it helped him to make those decisions quicker too. Like we got a young, fresh legs out there with Lively, man. That's gonna help him make his decisions a whole lot quicker. Because when you got like a Dwight Powell, somebody out there, he's gonna be a little bit more methodical. I gotta treat this like surgery. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be delicate with it. With this one, okay, let's go. But
I want to also before we switch over, when we say stuff sometimes, I think folks don't pay attention. They just think we're saying it because we Maverick fans. Like there's a reason Kyrie Irving is a talented finisher at the rim. Like he has the best package to finish at the rim. That does not mean he's the best finisher. One of the best guard finisher at the rim is Luka Doncic. The best, I think, arguably top 5 at least, top 3 guard right now as far as mid range is Luka Doncic. Like people discredit Luka's entire game. It's like because it's so easy, they think, oh, he's not that good at that. He don't got a bag. He can't do this, and it's just an easy. If Luka didn't miss 8 threes, what would his field goal percentage be? You feel me? Like the weakest part of his game is his free throws and his 3-point shot as far as taking the correct 3-point shot and all. He can do everything else with ease, efficiently, and easy. He stopped on the dime and hit a mid-range fadeaway. Like, I'm like, golly, Luka, man. Like, this is too easy for you, bro. So, man, he's incredible. I think it's the MVP season. From what I've seen, as long as he stay healthy, this looks like it's it, man. Like, he looks good. He looks incredible. Like, that's all I'm saying. And I know it's only one game, but he looks incredible.
I agree, man. All right, fellas, let's do this, man. Let's get out them game balls. Balls. All right, Eddie. Who you giving the game ball to tonight, Eddie?
I gotta give it to the rookie. Luka did his thing, but out of just sheer hype, out of just seeing someone that could take a load off Luka, and being excited for that, I have to give it to Derek Lively.
Okay. King, what you got?
I'm gonna give it to somebody a little different. I'm gonna give it to this guy because I feel like I want all three of these. I want three guys to get this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I thought you were gonna give it to.
I'm gonna give it to the other guy, the one guy maybe y'all weren't thinking about because I think I know where Rowland's gonna go. I'm gonna give it to Josh Green, man. Josh Green just got his contract. Josh Green just got his contract. I was worried about the contract came too early. Shout out to the contract. Shout out to Nico.
Didn't he?
Getting it done before the season started. I thought that's probably not the best route for Josh Green, but I mean, the Mavericks got it done. That's how you play business and how you supposed to get it done. And the Mavericks got the contract from him. I think it's going to be a steal by the end of the year as well, like TGK said. But shout out to getting it done, Nico. Like, that's love, man. Jason Kidd, get him involved. And I think Josh Green showed why he's worth that contract and more today. I was excited for him. I thought he was our best perimeter defender today, like by far. I really think he's going to be a lockdown defender. Like, not even like just an average. I think he's going to be a true lockdown. He's really Dodo's in the replacement. That's what he always was supposed to be. And he's going to be that. Like and beyond. So I'm gonna give it to Josh Green because I want Josh Green to get some love. I wish he started.
Yeah, Josh Green got paid about what I figured he was gonna get paid. I was off by 2. He got 13. I was saying about 15. I figured he'll get paid what Austin Reeves. Somebody else got that same contract too. I can't remember.
He would have got more. I'm telling you. If he'd waited till the end of the year, he would have got more.
You're probably right. Well, as if I can't say that because it depends on how Kidd use him because you see he didn't start him today, but it was really gonna depend on Kidd how much he would have made. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I got Luka. I thought you were gonna say Grant Williams, King. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Josh. Grant was awesome too. I told you already. Y'all know Grant.
Honorable mention is definitely Grant Williams, man.
Grant
Williams
defense
on live. I say on live. His defense on Wembanyama, yeah, man. He's honorable mention, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to Luka, man. Efficient game today, man. He commanded the game from start to finish. I thought it was gonna be one of those games where like he kind of just let everybody else kind of flow, and I'll catch up with you guys. But it's the way he paced himself throughout the game, man. And it's like that's what we want from Luka. Like you said, I think you said this a couple shows ago, King. You don't want to have to constantly keep going. I gotta score 25 in the first quarter. You don't want to keep doing that, bro. Just let the game come naturally to it. Let it flow, you know. And I gotta give props to Kidd too for this. Like you said, I think you said this, King, or any one of y'all said this. It's probably the minute distribution with Luka. Like it wasn't one of those cases where Luka gonna play all first quarter and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he did. Like I said, the Luka's game, Jason Kidd's minute distribution for Luka were 2 big things for me, man. So I got Luka, of course, as game ball, man.
I think we lost any.
Oh, any froze?
I think so.
Oh man, any dang it. All right, man. He'll be back with us, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing. Let's go ahead and get to the glow yard. All right, man. Questions and comments, man. Y'all already know how we do this, man. Let's see. Hopefully, any you back?
No, he froze again. He froze in a different position now.
Yeah, he froze in a different position. Yeah. But yeah, listen, guys. Y'all already know how we do this, man. For the people who are brand new to the channel, man, we take your questions and your comments, guys. We address the comments and questions. For any one of them who has a WTM in the front of their question or their comment, guys, all we ask you guys to do is be respectful in the comment section, guys, with your question or your comments. And what we normally do is we take the super chats first before any of the regular questions and comments, and then that's it, pretty much.
Jeez, I'm still scrolling up.
Oh, I gotta scroll there. Let me see. Hold on.
You want to take any off the screen while he frozen?
Nah, he'd be all right. You come back.
All right.
I'm going to get the while you since you still scrolling. Let me go ahead.
This is wild. Go ahead. I'm dead.
Yeah, we got a lot of here today. Yeah. I'm going to get to the super chats here. Let's see. Coy with the $4.99. Did you do that?
No, I didn't do it. He left.
Oh, okay. He'll be back. Well, until they come back, we'll do this. Here we go. All right. Coy with the $4.99. No, he says, let's effing go. Maxie shouldn't play this much lively. Give him the super max. I don't even care. Luka, Kai, Josh, Grant, D-Live. I love Josh's defense and was aggressive. Yes, sir.
Josh looked
good. Josh looked good, man.
Yeah,
Josh look good. So
Josh,
it ain't.
that's nice.
It's not one of those cases where he just got paid and he's like, okay, I'm cool now.
Yeah,
nah.
he was ready. He was ready to play. I was happy for Josh, man. Kid got to stop playing with his minutes. Josh is the guy that's probably should be playing the most minutes. Like he's probably that guy as far as the conditioning and the playing. Like he's just your work.
Okay, Josh, yeah, we did say Josh got 30 minutes. I didn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Coy also is a member of the channel. I forgot to mention that. David, man, with the $4.99 dono, appreciate you. He says she came with Wemby but left with Lively. Yep. Yeah. And it wasn't until Lively started balling there in the fourth quarter, man. That's when it was like, oh wait, we forgot about Lively.
Mm-hmm.
You better put some respect on that young man. Now he was a lottery pick too. Don't do that.
Oh, look at this.
Got Larry, man. He's a Glow Yard member, man. He's a star of the members only show on Fridays. He says with the $10 dono, he says kid coaching was a C+ to a B- pros. The new Luka minutes, the time management, his closing lineup, his coaching on the sideline. Cons, the starting lineup was so bad he takes a major hit for that. Larry maturing.
Yep, I agree.
Hold on. We can't celebrate too much on Larry, bro. He'll say something like this, and then he got to hit you with something wild, man. Yeah. Oh man, we got a member for 7 months, man. How you pronounce it? Partha. We appreciate you, Partha, man, being a member of the channel. Says Derek Lively just had a better stat line in his first NBA game than he had in the full season at Duke. We're back live. We've never been back before. Back like we've never been before. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a center, ladies. We got a center, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't had a center since '63. You understand? All right. Lively with another I said Lively. Dang, I'm Lively on the brain. Larry with another $5 dono. He said he's also a member. He says only crazy thing I have to say is DL2 for rookie of the year. He said, but also get ready for a few more games with craziness. Kid will experiment at least the next 4 games. Man, Larry, listen, man. I hope you were completely wrong, bro. I do not want to keep experimenting with this, man. Like we saw what lineup we saw what lineup works in the first game today. Let's just stick with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just stick with that. That lineup even got you back in the game in the second quarter. Like, what are we doing? Stop playing with the lineups, man. Ain't no time. You should have been experimenting in the preseason when you had guys sitting out. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, King. It's on you.
It's on me. Oh man, hold on, big jump. Oh, okay. Big Fat in the house. What up, Big Fat? He says, what's up, guys? Start of a new season, come with new dreams. Absolutely, Big Fat. Let's start again. He also says, I was right about how much Green would get for his average salary. I said start at 13.5 million, work up, and he took 13.6. Yeah, y'all won't. The thing is, I
said 15, but
I didn't think he was going to get paid after the season. I thought he was going to wait it out. But
yeah, I did too. But it sounded like he really wanted to get it done, though.
Yeah, like I think he did. I think he wants to say. Yeah. You know what that means?
He said that. He said he really want to say.
Stay a Maverick. Let's go. Don't let him leave.
I'm not mad at him staying over there.
Not at all.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You saying?
Rich is a Glow Yard gang member. He said kid is looking at the first 10 games like preseason games. Maybe that helps some.
No. You should have. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Keith.
It is what it is. What up, Matt? He said we can't guard nobody. Defense. You were in here early, I think.
Yeah.
Look, we looked better though, man. By the time I think we were here
quarter 2 to 4, we looked a whole lot better, especially in crunch time. We had it's better defense. Y'all saw what Luka and Kyrie did in the fourth quarter. So yeah,
man, lively, nice man. Like lively going to be. You heard the commentators and all. Even after the game, if you listen to Tim Legler, he was like, "Whoa, this guy just opened our eyes up in this studio. We didn't expect that." He said even the Duke guys in the studio didn't see much of Lively, knowing he was going to do this. So shout out to the Glow Yard, man. Y'all was on the Derek Lively train, from the get-go, talking about him and all. Like, shout out to y'all, man. We got the realists in here, real talk. Richard says,
y'all definitely did put us on Lively, man. We definitely appreciate that because I didn't watch him, so I didn't know.
Yep, I appreciate y'all.
What's that Shaq saying, King? I'm sorry, I didn't know your game.
I didn't know your game. I wasn't familiar with your game, man.
I wasn't familiar with your game. I apologize.
Richard also says, damn, Richard Jefferson is even talking about the lineup. Yeah. About that. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to say. Did you notice that when the second half started and Jason Kidd actually played Derek Lively to start the second half, that Greg Popovich called a timeout real quick with his team because it was a different beast in there that was doing something different. Even the people called it saying they called the timeout because Derek Lively got started this half instead of Maxi Kleber, and the team needs to do something different. Bro, Derek Lively, shout out to Derek Lively, bro. Like I'm getting a Derek Lively jersey. That's it. There's nothing more to say.
Man, I want me a Kyrie jersey. I was gonna get a Kyrie jersey.
I'm trying to get a Derek Lively and a Josh Green this year. That's my goal. Ricky said, "What's up, fellas? All I gotta say is Lively's a dog. He the one for us." Yep, Ricky.
Man, like I said, shout out to Wilson, man, when he tweeted us today about Lively's stat line. I said, man, I told Wilson, I think we got us one, man.
I think he got it. Shout out and Nico, we trust. A Big Fat also says Tim doing Tim things. Start red hot, then goes ice cold when we need some shooting. Bro, he was getting so many open, and the ones he was missing was the wide open ones.
No, it was a couple of them. Like, I got mad at him on one. That's when I touched y'all in the group. I got mad because on one of them, he swung it one more time to Josh Green. He was completely wide open in that corner three. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Nope, I'm going to shoot this. I'm like, Tim, this is why I be getting on you, man. It's like, what are we doing? Swing it one more time, you would have had an assist. Something you don't never get.
Hopefully, Kai talks to him during the, during the practice or when they talk or whatever. Hopefully, he can say something to him. But School, what up, School? He says, I'm done with Kid. A blind man can see Lively needed to start. Kid is too experimental for me. I feel you, but he stayed with him in the second half, though, and brought him in the fourth quarter. I was waiting for the fourth quarter.
No, but the thing I don't understand about Kid is you started to do every game in the preseason, and you went to the. I'm done.
I feel like I told you. I feel like he's doing it. Like he watches our show, man, and says just because of y'all, I'm gonna do this. Like I ain't trying to pat ourselves on the back because I don't know if he really watches the show, but it seems like every time, bro, he does I got something for y'all. Y'all gonna talk about this one. So
you think you got the star lineup figured out, huh?
I got something for you.
I'm about to mix it up. We're close to what y'all think it's gonna be.
Was gonna start, huh?
You thought Luka was gonna start, huh? Seth Curry, what up with it? Wait a minute, what?
But no, I was looking at closing lineups too. He closed the right guys, so that's why I think he may go a different direction.
And who was that closing lineup again, King?
Derek Lively, Grant Williams, Josh Green, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic. All right,
who should be starting?
Derek Lively, Grant Williams, Josh Green, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense to me. The math is mathing.
Frank, he's a Glow Yard gang member. He says, "Kid with live by the three, die by the three offense." I felt like it was a little bit of a combo. I didn't feel like it was just completely.
Yeah, I didn't feel like they would just shoot a ton of three. You probably felt that way because of one person.
Yeah, I felt like
jacking up a lot of threes.
Yeah, that's really it. If you take his threes out of the game when he was just jacking them up, I felt like we played a good game inside out. But School also says a blind man can see Hardaway. What is he called? What's his name?
Bombs Away.
Sorry, Bombs Away Jr. has cooled off since halftime and hits Nada in clutch time. Why is he still in at the 5-minute mark in the fourth? And right when you said that, School, he got rid of him, right? He switched the lineup right to the.
Hey, Steele is bad in clutch. Remember last year he was one of the worst players in clutch?
Didn't somebody say he was good in the clutch?
No, Johnny B.
Johnny B.
No, I think with Johnny B. Remember we brought the stats up. It was like, bro, no, he's one of the worst in clutch. Like, it's not even a question.
Big Fat says everyone saying Lively is too raw. Tell me that now after his NBA debut in which he had a double-double, 15, 10, 1 assist, 1 steal, and plus 20, along with the Luka triple-double. Hey, Big Fat, talk your ish.
Actually, at 16.
And he said 16 points typo. Talk your ish, Big Fat. You deserve it, man. I told you, y'all can talk it. Talk all your ish. He also says, what is the earliest hiring of a coach ever in the NBA? Oh, man. Jason Kidd did a lot of good today, man. Like, I call it like it is. I think Rose tries to call it like it is too.
Yeah, I know how I am. I gave him props on a few things. He did some things today. He did some things.
It is dumb stuff like why even be cute and all that. But
Larry pretty much summed up his coaching job today. He summed it up. So
Larry was perfect.
Yeah, Larry nailed it. That was Jason Kidd to a T right there. But yeah,
if you take out the starting lineup BS, he was a good coach today.
Yeah.
He
was closer to first year Jason Kidd today than last year Jason Kidd, yeah.
Other than his choices again. But Avant, he's also a Glow Yard gang member. He says, great win, but the game being this close against the Spurs is a little worrying. First game of the season, too. And they pulled it out in the fourth quarter. I was okay. Avant.
Yeah, like I said, like you said, it was a close game because, remember, Luka ain't really played all preseason with some of these guys. Kyrie only played in the last preseason game, so it's going to take some time to get these guys to kind of gel together. Like we said, it was like 3 passes that Luka turned the ball over on because guys weren't ready or weren't in the position that he's normally used to guys being in. So it's gonna take some time, man. Like I'm not worried. I look at more the positives in this game today than I do the negatives.
Yep, this is a good game.
Look like Kingdom said, the defense from the second quarter to the fourth quarter was a whole lot better than we've seen probably since the first year of Jason Kidd. Yep. Then I seen that they were able to perform in the clutch time, in crunch time today, efficiently. We saw the flow between Luka and Kyrie both being the two guys who took over in the game in the fourth quarter. It wasn't like, okay, here is your ball, just go out there and do your thing. Both of them were utilized in the fourth quarter in crunch time. Like, there was a lot of things to take from this. Like, can they clean up some things? Yeah, they can. First game of the season. And like I said, all the guys ain't played together like that much yet, so it's fine.
I agree. You got a super chat?
Yeah, we got a super chat from Larry back again. He's with the $5 dono, below yard member, of course. Said the experiments kid will do the next out of rotation, so get ready for a few head scratches while he figures out 7 through 12. I mean, I
told you got to get.
What was wrong with the rotation tonight, other than not seeing Hardy?
Yeah, I was fine with everything. Hardy,
play Hardy
and Hardy. Yeah, that's it. I was fine, but you right. You might be right, Larry. You know how he likes to be cute. I just hope he does. Let's just hope he does. Yvonne also says defense needs to be better. It did. I felt like it does. That's right, but I felt like it was very good from the second quarter on. Like, you take out that first quarter, this is a totally different game. They did awesome. They did an awesome job on Wemby and all. Yeah, he got his couple bucks. He was fresh in the fourth quarter, so he got a couple bucks and all. And
he did sit out for 2 days.
Yeah. So, and I thought they played incredible defense on him. Like, I thought Grant Williams was all up in him. And you know what scares me about Wemby? Shout out to Wemby, though. He showed some highlights and all. Bro, when he jumps for his three, he lands so far inside the three-point line. Like, watch him when you watch his highlights again now. Watch how when he shoots the ball, his feet lands like maybe a foot or maybe 2 feet or so, like past the three-point line when he lands in. So, you'll see they have to work with him on that, though. If not, he's going to get twisted ankles. School said, man, Grant Will defense. Can we toast to that? A breath of fresh air, post defense and perimeter. Hey, I mean,
and that's what I was talking about with him. He can bring that. He can be that Draymond for us, man. Yeah. Now, I didn't see him sprinkling in 17. That was the quietest 17 I ever seen in my life.
He shot threes, man. He make his threes. He had 40% 3-point shooter. Like, Grant Williams that was Grant. That's like, bro, I felt good for the offseason for the guys we picked up this game was like, Grant, yes, that was a good contract to pick up, except for Steph Curry right now. But I think Steph have a showing for us. But I just, we said before, he should be in that JJ Barea role. That's what we already said from the beginning of the year. He's a break in a case of emergency type guy. That's what he should be when you need a spark from 3-point shots. Big Fat said, no Powell. Great. Keep running the pine all season. Y'all ain't give him credit for that. That's what I'm saying. You got to give Jason Kidd credit for that. Y'all ain't even talking about that. Y'all forgot Powell didn't play. He was cleared for the day.
So what we gonna do about backup center?
It's gonna be Maxey until Maxey get hurt.
Then what you gonna
do? It's gonna be Maxey until Maxey get hurt, and then I guess they're gonna pay for Sean Holmes.
That being said, I really don't want to see Powell, bro. Like, they got to figure that part out, man.
Big J, Blow Your gang member. He says DNP Dwight, no playing Powell. Yeah,
facts. That's what we like to see.
He's still getting paid. Go ahead, Dwight. Get your money. Frank says, appreciate them embarrassing Wemby and making Lively look like the real deal. Yeah, I hope Lively gets some credit or get some respect on the TV shows. Probably not tomorrow, but they should start saying something.
They're gonna talk about Wemby, how he looked,
and how he had 6 in the first 3 quarters when he technically had 6 in the first quarter, and he had like 7 in the fourth quarter. But they're gonna make it look better. They're gonna make it look like he scored 6 throughout the first 3 quarters, like that's it, and then went off in the fourth quarter. But it is what it is. Matt says Mavs look good. Starting lineup for Friday: Luka, Kyrie, Josh Grant, D Live. I don't know why Kid plays Maxey instead of Lively. Doesn't make any sense. It's like starting Powell. Sheesh. Not that bad, but it was bad luck though, man. It was bad luck.
What up, Greg?
What up, Greg? Frank says Kid must have got so hyped from Rangers making the World Series. He thought, let me throw a curveball and put Maxey at center. I have no clue why he did that.
I don't think nobody know why. Somebody said that Richard Jefferson even kind of asked what was that lineup.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I see you, fan. Fan, a whole different person. I told you. Fan had changed to a different leaf, man. He was going off the deep end last year. Martin said, our wish all came true. No Powell tonight. We have a legit center. Luka and Kai dominated in the fourth. Luka wasn't hogging the ball much and still got a 30-point triple-double. We are legit contenders. Hey, Martin, you was on it. You were saying You agreed with the call and all that. That's what I said, Martin. And shout out to Joe again, man. We love you, but I tried to tell you, Luka doesn't have to be on the ball to get his points. He can get his points just getting his points. It's Luka Doncic. He's 2K.
Luka 2K. We gotta go back to that name.
Martin also says, forgot to mention Grant Williams, who was an unmovable brick wall at D, preventing Wemby to explode in the first 3 quarters. And he is a way better 3-point shooter than Reggie and DFS. Amen.
Say that again. What was that last part?
He's a way better 3-point shooter than Reggie and DFS. Amen. We upgraded Reggie and DFS.
Didn't I say this too?
We upgraded Jalen Brunson, Reggie, and DFS, and Dwight Powell. What that mean?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's all you got to say. It's up to Jason Kidd. Larry also says, I know it's blasphemy to say this, but Kidd made some good decisions. And in this game, the only issue I had was the starting lineup. After that, everything was good. It's not blasphemy, Larry. So you won one today. I told you, Larry. You won.
I want to give you credit, man. But I'm just scared you're going to say something wild, man, here in the next 10, 15 minutes. But no, you're right, though.
I even see his next comment. He on one right now. Dave says Luka and Kai going to be a problem, bro. We could have won bigger if others made wide effing open setups by Luka and Kai. Yeah, and
it's going to take time. It's going to take time.
And Kyrie was missing shots. Like, wait till Kyrie is grooving. This was not a amazing Kyrie game. This was Kyrie was short on a bunch of his shots at the beginning. I'm like, dang, Kai, come on, get it right. But then fourth quarter Kyrie, I was like, oh, give it to Kai. Here we go. And he became Kyrie.
I can't believe he left Kyrie open for that wide open 3 in the corner.
You said we got Luka Doncic?
What you say now?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Larry said the game ball should be given by halves this game because I don't know if 2 is enough. Hey, like I told you, Larry, you on one. We got it. More than 2, Larry. Like they were.
Yeah, nice. really more than
3.
Like I said, it's more than 3. Yeah, that's why I tried. That's why I said honorable mention, man. We had to throw an honorable mention.
Yeah, because Grant was in there. You know what? No, ain't no honorable mention. Grant Williams gets it too.
Okay,
he's game ball too, man. Like he deserves it. Shout out to Grant. That was the first game in Dallas uniform. You feel me? That was pretty good. Big Fat says, who can we trade Tim to? Tim has to go soon. Worst player with over 10 minutes on the court. We gotta decide between Tim and Jaden Hardy. I need him to hurry up.
Hurry up. In my SQ voice.
Yeah,
hurry up.
Div says, today was a good day. Div says, LMFAO at Luka just swore on national TV. Yeah, Lively played effing amazing. I saw it. Oops, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Luka was happy. Lively a real one, man. Lively was dunking on people's heads, finishing putbacks and all, offensive rebounds. Didn't it feel good, bro, when Kyrie got a shot and missed it, and Lively was able to get you a rebound and give it back to Luka, but Luka just go and cook and make his move now?
That's why I said, when's the last time you seen us have this many second chance opportunities, bro?
You say never?
Never.
That was a good game, man. I was happy to watch that one. Good way to start the season, yeah. What up, Jet? He says, Lively rookie of the year. Kyrie and Luka will never play like that again. Came up clutch and did the job. MFFL. That's right, Jet. I mean, Lively looked like he may be maybe trying for all rookie team. Wanted to see it. I can see him because Wemby not a center. So with Wemby not being a center, who's the best rookie center in the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
You say first team all rookie?
He could. Keep this up.
Okay. I don't see why not. Div says, guys, I was pissed at Coach Kidd. Powell saw him on the bench, can't stand him. THJ in clutch moments, and Kleber and his air ball makes me sick. Why is he on the court? I feel you, Div. I feel you.
Div, when you figure that out, let us know, because I have no idea.
He said, guys, I was really happy with Kyle, Luka, Lively, Green, and Grant Williams. Yeah.
That sounds like the starting lineup right there, Div. It should be the starting lineup. That's what that sounds like to me.
Sound like it. My ears may have wax in them, though. Div says, I will say THJ in the non-clutch moments was pretty awesome in the first quarter. Damn, you can't put him on the court at the end and in clutch. Hate how he looked off a wide open Green in the corner. Yeah.
That's what I said. That's when I just said, bro. When I seen that, that's when I messaged y'all in the group. I was like, bro, what in the? I got mad. Yeah. Bro, swing it over. And the guy, I forgot who it was, who they had a hand in his face and everything. Like, bro, you had a wide open dude in the corner, bro. Just swing it one more time.
He wanted to make one. He wanted to make it over Wemby, though, bro.
He thought it was hot. You know how
he's not going to dunk over Wemby, so he wanted to shoot it.
It wasn't Wemby. It was either what's the dude's name with the gold hair? It was either him or Johnson. It's one of them.
I thought I don't know. What you think about San Antonio playing SoCon at the point guard?
I thought Vassell was their point guard though.
I thought SoCon started at point guard. Or SoCan, ain't that his name?
Yeah, I thought he was a small forward.
I thought he started at point guard. That's
I
what they
thought,
were saying.
man, this whole time I thought Johnson was like 6'8", 6'9". He like 6'5".
And shout out to who I told somebody he scored like 22 a game, like Calvin Johnson. Bro, Vassell though. Bro,
yeah, that was
middies and everything, bro. I was like, God.
I was about to say, he kind of remind me like a Bones Highland or like a Trey Mann or somebody, bro.
And Luka,
in that vein,
bro. Luka was talking to him, saying he was cooking. Like when he made that little fade and all that, Luka went over to him and said, "Ooh, calm down" and all that. I was like, man, he looked good out there. I was like, ooh. Ray said,
I see why he got that contract now.
Yep. Ray said, Lively take it personal when they like only Wemby is debuting this game. Yeah, we got a dog. Like I like that. Lively came in there and changed the game, and it felt like we got a guy. Like when he's talking about Wemby, he was like, well, we got a guy. I like that. It was good. Div said, all we need is a freaking coach and a GM that will get rid of Cleveland Powell, etc. Those two should not ever play ahead of the new Seawood on the team, which is Holmes. Yet
he said the new Seawood.
Time, man. I hope Holmes get time eventually. Ray says happy that kid take out Maxey and put Lively in last 2 minutes. Yeah, Lively was in to close the game. That's big. First game of the season.
For him to trust the rookie, man, and then the rookie played, 30 minutes a day, 31 minutes a day? That's huge, man.
Remember Seawood last year, he got taken out first game, end of the game. Matt said, I'm feeling really good about this team this year. I just need Josh and D-Live to start every game. Please, kid. I feel you, Matt.
Thanks, man.
Jason Gate, if you are watching the show, Jason Gate, real talk, man. I'm sorry. Please start Derek Lively and what's his name? Josh Green, please. Div says, when did Powell ever get the stat line? Mind you, this is from a guy playing first NBA game, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 of 8, 2 of 3 from the free throws, bro. That was awesome, yeah.
What are you talking about, man? Div, did you look at Powell's per decade numbers? Dude, you got to go by per decade. It's not fair to Powell, bro. Don't do that, man.
Matt says when Maxey shot the air ball in the fourth quarter, they finally told Kid to put in D-Live, but he should have been in the game already. Kid needs to wake up. The team has so much potential. Hey, who you telling? Shout out to TGK.
Hey, I hope he figured this out before it's too late. Like, don't wait till game, 80 of the season, be like, oh yeah, let me put this guy in now. Like, bro, don't do that, man.
Yep. Div says, Ro, did you notice your boy Luka got rebounded and rushed up the court and went fast sprinting up the court with the ball? And did his little LeBron spin.
Yes, sir.
And did his little slow LeBron spin to the rim. Oh, bro.
Bro, he even played with the quicker pace in half court too, man. Yep. That's what I like. Luka can do this every game, man. And he said it too. He said it when they interviewed him. He said he can do this. So, yeah.
What up, Jamie? Says Luka's Doncic's MVP tour ain't coming. I agree.
Yeah.
See, Div says trade numbers versus ish teams. Hornets. LOL at the stat line. Field goals 4 of 19. 3-pointers 1 of 9. Free throws 14 of 15. Turnovers 5. Points 23. Literally, if it wasn't for refs, dude gets 11 points. LOL at poor Hawks trade.
He shot 15 free throws. That's crazy.
Hey, man, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't going to talk bad about nobody. It's still game one for everybody else, too. But I don't think that, like they was both saying on the crossover about them 60 wins and all that. But we'll see. JQ says Lively looks legit. Amen.
Facts.
Can I get a witness? Shadow says,
what up, man?
What a game. We will get better each game, and boy, does Lively look like a number 1 pick. Let's go. Amen. Who you telling? And y'all said Nico traded down and got him?
Remember, he put him in top 10.
Got rid of Bertans?
Who's that?
You said we got rid of Bertans and got Lively?
Who was that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, got
it. You said did wait. Robert Colby. He says I was at the game. Let's go, Mavs. Lively is good, guys. Appreciate you, Robert. Yeah, man. Lively looks amazing, man. Lively looks real good.
Oh, wait, he's in San Antonio.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, yeah, okay.
Gina Kim says, what up, Gina Kim? She said, hey, fellas. What a game by the Mavs. Game ball to Luka and Kai for the clutch. Honorable mention, D-Live and Grant. The Wemby stopper. Mavs ball is back. Let's hope, Gina Kim.
Let's hope.
Aaron says, good game, Luka is Luka, but we have an NBA center, DL2, 16-10. Good night. Good night, Aaron.
Man, now he's got to get another center, man, to back him up.
Gina Kim, you said we could have had Lively and Ayton. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I about to say no. Somebody kind of said something about Aiden. I'm thinking you want to talk about Aiden right now.
Well, that's fine. Gina Kim says questionable start lineup by a kid, but I kind of get it. Maxey was horrible though until some nice plays in the third, but every time he was on the floor, we struggled. Yeah, and Maxey wasn't good with that. But hopefully the next game he'll be better. JQ says Luka made a lot of disruptive plays on defense and didn't complain too much to the refs. Just ignored the free throws. It's only game one, but there were some things to get excited about. JQ, I gotta call the game, man. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm just saying the free throws for right now. You feel me? I know you laughing at that, but I had to get some type of negative out of it. I thought Luka played. I had no problem with Luka Doncic's game today. Like, real talk. Luka was amazing. He was literally amazing. Like, if this is how he's gonna play, this is going to be very good to watch this year. I'm gonna enjoy this very much this year if he plays this way. Lloyd says we bad Glow Gang. Crunch time will go different this year. Feels like.
Yep, I think so too, man. I think so too. What we saw today, what I've been saying, we need to do. Don't just make it my ball, your ball, man. Just let it flow. Play through those two guys.
Tyson says salute from the chat. Salute to you, Tyson. Appreciate it.
Salute, man.
Gina Kim said Tim was great to start until he started missing and making bad shot selections. I would have honestly taken a hurt Hardy or Seth, but there were some nice defensive moments from him. Yeah, Tim was supposed to do some other things when he was already hot and had his points. Like, that's when you start doing other things, but he couldn't find.
So Tim is one of those people. He feels like he has to. The only way he can contribute is just scoring.
Yeah,
so that's why he chunks up so many shots. And also too, Tim's one of those guys. If he make his first two, I think it was Bibbs the one who kind of mentioned this a while back. If Timmy hit those first two shots,
it's gonna be a good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night. He about to start the chunking. Oh, I'm hot today? Oh, okay. Then he finished going 4 for 15 or something.
G2 says, I know it's one game and we are an overreaction chat, but do you guys regret about Seawood's revenge season? What about it? What's happening? I didn't watch no game yesterday. Seawood went off or he didn't?
Well, no, he didn't. He played good for like the minutes he had. But I was watching Lakers Fast Break today, and they was complaining about his minutes. Like, they feel like he should have got more minutes. Yeah, he had like 7 points officially on like play the +2 and the plus minus.
They're playing with Anthony Davis, but the issue is that guy.
Didn't we say this on their show? We said Anthony Davis, bro. We said this.
That guy, you don't have.
I know. Joe was like, man, like, yo, he gonna be. I was like, when he said that, I said, I'm thinking myself, like, yeah, Joe, you a Laker fan, man, because I have no faith in Anthony Davis whatsoever. LeBron tried to hand him the baton 85 years ago, and he still don't want it.
They have a number 2 and another 2, or maybe even a number 3 right now. Like, they need a number 1, and LeBron shouldn't be. They already got a set limit on minutes for LeBron now this year. Like, LeBron is not a number 1 anymore.
He should not be a number 1.
He should not be like that. Yeah. But
we said that, so yeah.
That dude had 0 points in the second half. Joker was cooking him in the first half too.
And you did all that talking.
And they talk every year. Every year, bro. All of Anthony Davis next year.
No. I wouldn't talk about that. You see, when they had their media day.
Oh yeah, about Anthony Davis.
You see Anthony Davis comment like, oh yeah, I've been waiting all season. They've been talking blah blah blah. I'm about to show him blah blah blah. And all that. I was like, okay,
I think the media, it's like the opposite. The media with Anthony Davis is like the opposite of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie get more like respect from the players, and the media hate him. I feel like Anthony Davis gets more respect from the media than the players do for. Div says Kyrie walked into the locker room, says some elite shot making down the stretch. So happy with guys really picked me up during the game. Basically, locker room support him even when he struggled. Yeah, man, Kyrie, I have no worries about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is that dude. I'm sorry, Kyrie, for when I, didn't think you were a good enough all-around player before. Kyrie, you are legit, bro. Like, I have no problem with Kyrie. I want him to retire here. That's how I feel right now about Kyrie Irving. Real talk. Chris says Bombs Away. What up, Chris? He said Bombs Away Jr., 6th Man of the Year. And check out his daily podcast, y'all. He does one daily. Like every day. Every day. Mavs Daily Pod.
Yeah, Mavs Daily Podcast.
Yep. Daily. Gina Kim said those dumb maxi files were hard to watch. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would have rather had power. And no.
Oh, no.
No.
Gina, watch your language on the show, please. Thank you.
No. I see Ken doing. I'm gonna click this, even though I didn't. He says I like to see more of Seth defense still needs to be the emphasis. Yes, I had an issue. I didn't like the way Kidd was playing Seth. He was playing him in a lineup with, I think it was Kyrie and Luka. Or was it? No, it was Kyrie and maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. with Seth as well. And I'm like, why do you have?
Oh yeah, he had Kyrie, Seth, and it was somebody else in there.
It was Tim Hardaway Jr. I feel like it was Tim. As the three
it was
guys.
Seth, Tim. It was somebody else.
And Kyrie.
Was that who it was?
I think it was Seth.
And I think you're right. When I saw it, I was like, "What are we doing?"
It's like, why are you playing these three guys together? Like that's
a close game right now. You decide to put them three, like, yeah, something. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, maybe seeing Seth with a different place in a different lineup. But yeah, I didn't like him. But I was like, man, I was surprised the guards didn't go off on us at that moment. I was like, yeesh. Because I think Derek Lively wasn't in there either. So it was like,
yeah, Max was in at the time.
To the rim. Yeah,
it was Max. Yeah.
Precision said, Team D Live, Kid sucks. Oh man, y'all giving Kid them shots. Div says, I love Luka being fresh in the fourth and not playing the whole first quarter. Hey, Div, I tried to tell people for the longest you can play in the fourth and no, it's okay. No, let him stay the way he is. You feel me? But hey, man, we see.
Yeah, I hope it's not one of those cases where Kid's playing him like this because he had that calf injury or whatever. Yeah. Like, no, let this be the way you use him all year.
I agree. Gina Kim says Kyle was off at the beginning, but had a nice and one in the fourth to get himself going. Luka was showing why he's the best player on the team and doing magical things. Grant even clutched late too. Yeah, Grant was giving up 3-pointers. He didn't know what he wanted to do for a second, and then we just pulled back. Had to travel one time.
He traveled on one of them. He almost traveled on that second one.
Second one on the baseline.
He hit though. Yeah.
He pulled back and shot it though. Yeah, I mean his shot hurt though, bro. Johnny B, Glow Yard gang member. He says, disclaimer: there will be no bums away slander tolerated tonight. He had 17, 6, 4, and 1. I got you, Johnny. If that's what you want to say. What about Derek Lively though? You said he wasn't ready. He's not that dude.
You said Derek Lively was trash, Johnny. What's up, man?
What about Josh Green? You happy about his contract? Like, let's talk about the guys you said were trash, because we all know Tim Hardaway Jr. bums away.
Hey, and your boy still shot 5 for 15. 4 of them shots was in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So they're the most misleading stats of all time.
Gina Kim said the Luka minutes were nice to see. Just wish they scored better when he wasn't on the floor. I feel like that was a lot of Kyrie was struggling too.
Yeah.
Lloyd says even when Tim tried to chuck 2 consecutive shots, Lively got tired and just went there for the putback. Yeah. Lively was nice, bro. Lively, good.
Yeah, Lively had a couple nice little putbacks, man.
Yep. Because we Lively in the chat. Shout out to my babe.
Lively in the chat.
Oh man, all these comments. This is awesome, y'all. It's gonna be a good season. I think so. What up, Steve? He says no Dwight Powell tonight. Wow. No.
Yeah, I think we all shocked. I would have never thought I'd see this.
I forgot about you, Mike Douglas. He said, I did not tell you about DL2 though. Let's go. You did, Mike Douglas. That's some talk your ish.
Like I said, man, there's a few y'all told us about him, man.
Talk your ish, man. Y'all gonna talk your ish.
Oh man, the man of the hour, man. Star of the show. Got our boy Too Much in the building, man. Ice cream paint job in the building. With the $4.99 dono, man. Also a Glow Yard member. He says Mavs got an opening season win. Derek NBA Live is going to be a problem. He said, "Oh, I like NBA Live.
I like that. Yeah, I like that."
He had more points than Wemby. Go Mavs. Yeah, man. Yeah.
He had more rebounds too.
What's that, King? What's that?
He said,
you know what though?
He had more rebounds too.
Who was that? So Johnny B had tagged us in a question today. He was doing over and unders and all that stuff, and he had said a number for
20
Wemby.
and 20.
And somebody had said, I think it was shout out to Whack 100, man. I think he's the one who said like he's gonna play more on the perimeter, so he's not gonna be getting a lot of rebounds like this.
I've said that. I said he's not gonna get rebounds. He play on the outside. He's not a center.
Mm-hmm.
He's only gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get 10 rebounds. His issue is gonna be he's gonna be blocking shots. He's gonna be a guy that's probably gonna get you at some point like 4 to 5 block shots a game if he stays healthy. I think that, and it's about his scoring and that's he's going to change.
That's really what I was worried about tonight. I was like, man, he's gonna get a lot of blocks, but Dallas did pretty good against him today.
They did good as far as their game plan, but he's going to change the game defensively. You can see it. The Kyrie shot out of nowhere. He's going to get those type of blocks all the time when he's playing like that free safety type role. Like they're going to have to put somebody over there where he has to play defense on them to play that type of stuff. Because if he's a roamer, he's going to be dangerous as hell. Let's see. Gina Kim says D-Live is our starting center. He really showed up and showed out. Great hustle on rebounds to get that clutch shot for us. And that putback was insane. Yeah, and he was out there hustling with energy. Energy.
Mm-hmm. It's that young energy, man. It's what we need.
Getting balls off the floor and all. Mike Douglas said, good. Yeah. About Evaldi winning game 6-2. Rangers World Series. Oh, he's saying what he said about it. Let's freaking go. Shout out to you, Mike Douglas. Shout out to y'all, man.
Matter of fact, Evaldi's going to be our starting pitcher in the World Series.
Yep. Knight also says World Series, baby. Shout out to Knight, man. Told y'all, listen to TGKs.
Yeah, I take it off because it was getting hot in here, but yeah, man. You
No
know
Nelly?
Yeah,
no Nelly, you just kidding like Jason?
Yeah,
unless you're going to do it. But yeah, check out Knight's song, man. He had, what is it? City's Mind. TGK's new
TGK's new intro music.
Fire. And he represented Baltimore on there too. Appreciate you, Knight. Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Knight from Baltimore?
I believe so.
Y'all Baltimore guys, man.
Why you hate us? We like sister cities now. Baltimore and Dallas. Man, you a hater, man.
So instead of Fort Worth is Baltimore?
Yeah, it's like Baltimore. You can say, you good in these streets. Gina Kim said Josh was great too. That fake he had on Wemby was cold. I don't understand why he didn't start. DJJ is great, but Green did more, and I hope we don't start Maxey again. So yes, Gina.
I hope we don't start DJJ or Maxey again.
DJJ again, another guy that's a break in case of emergency guy for defensive assignments. Where you like
he did do good on Wemby early. I'll give him that.
Yes, he's a defensive guy, a defensive point of attack guy. Shout out to Trey. Trey said we had no point of attack defenders.
That again? Who said that?
Shout out to Trey. I mean, his sons did win, but I know Bill and what's his name? Booker, doubtful tomorrow. Dang, second game of the season. That sucks. JL said Tim Hardaway or Tim Bombs Away Jr. was shooting way too much in the second half. Who is this D Jones guy? Why is he starting? I mean, he a defender athlete that can finish at the rim, Jay. But he shouldn't have been starting.
Yeah, he shouldn't be starting. Yeah. Like I said, he did pretty well on Wemby early. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Gucci. He says, don't y'all even talk about my boy Tim Hardaway Jr. He did his thing to keep us in there in the first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter he did. After that, like I said, I think he only had scored. He only made one shot from the first quarter on. Or should I say second quarter on?
Ray says that Lively putback was fire. Yeah, I wish this game was at home because not even that one lob where he took it with one hand and put it. I was like, man, if y'all was in Dallas, y'all have been going wild for that one, man. Lively was good. He looked real good. Gina Kim said, not gonna lie, it was nice, but also weird to hear a kid on the sidelines. He wasn't just watching, which is a good sign. Great time out for Tim. Would have tried to shoot over Wemby. Man,
I said that, Gina. I said that. I said when I swear to you, I was about to yell at the TV, but then I seen a referee come in and do that and blow the whistle, whatever. And I seen like them walking toward the side. I said, "Oh, thank God, he's about to pull that." He started doing that dribble. I was like, "No!" I said, "Okay, cool." He got literally saved by the whistle, bro, because he was about to, bro. He's about to shoot that shot.
He's about to try it.
He's about to shoot that.
He wanted to J him. He had already shot one and just missed it. I told you he wanted to J Wemby.
He's over there by himself. Like I said, when Tim got the ball, he don't look for nobody else. He looked at the goal the whole time.
Bro.
And he started doing that he did that one dribble behind the back. They blew the whistle. I said, thank God. He's about to pull that, bro. He's about to pull it.
Did you see Jason Kidd go get the mic for the second half?
Yeah.
As far as wearing the mic, did he sound like Jason Kidd the first year?
Yep.
I'm calling it what it is. I ain't trying to jump on either side.
I know you want to jump on that side. That's okay. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, though, he did sound like that first year Jason Kidd.
This first game is a better outing than I saw last year's first game. Last year's first game was trash. Remember, I was telling you from get-go, like, bro, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Div says Powell didn't play King because he was sick. He was out sick. I mean, he was part of the lineup. Like, he was supposedly questionable at first, and then he was good to go. They said he was a part of the game. And then he didn't. He got a DNP. So, any other time Dwight Powell can play, they play him. So he got a DNP. I'm fine with that. Gina Kim said, I'll give Tim a little credit for passing the ball twice to get his teammates a bucket. I was sure he was going to shoot it again and miss it. He did get 4 assists, didn't he?
Give him credit for passing the ball twice. That's crazy.
There's still a decent player.
That's a career high for Tim. 2 passes.
I think he got 4 though, bro. Give him credit. Didn't he get 4?
Yeah, he got 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's still a decent player for our team in there, in Tim Hardaway or Tim Bombs Away. He just got it reeling in and like.
If he could be Tim Hardaway instead of Tim Bombs Away, then we'd be good.
Gina Kim said, I think Grant and Lively still need some time to get used to Luka's passes that led to turnovers, but other than that, they played very well. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't take time. It's okay.
Gucci says, I can't believe Maxi Kleber shot that air ball, shaking my head.
Yeah, he didn't put no lift on that shot. And I kind of figured it was going to be short when he released it, the way it looked. I was like, bro, you didn't put no lift on that, man.
None. Div says, if Lively keeps this up, man, he should get Rookie of the Year if we finish top 4 because he will be the main reason we would do that good. I don't know. It's going to be difficult. They're going to try to give it to Wembanyama. I'm going to let y'all know that before the season even keeps going. Like, they're going to try. It's going to be like LeBron in 2003, 2004, whatever.
And against Carmelo. A
Melo
lot of people
probably
said
got it.
Won, and I said that. I said, I ain't going to lie. Melo should have won that.
They're going to try.
Wait, did you read that?
Did I? I'm sorry. I thought it did. That's the if Lively keeps it up, Rookie of the Year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Douglas says Larry New Kid would be coaching a little different because Larry is actually Nico Harrison.
Dun dun dun.
Dave says, theory guys, do you think Luka doesn't play hard on D due to being scared to get called on fouls? Because when it was clutch time, he plays hard D, and it showed how much better we looked on D. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think he looked good the whole game. Some of the times he got caught because I felt like even the time when Keldon Johnson made a dunk on that play out of the timeout, I think Lively was supposed to like slide over as far as watching because he got picked by Zach Collins, I believe Luka did, and Lively was supposed to go over. So I thought there was more miscommunications on the issues. Like I thought Luka played hard. I was fine with Luka Doncic today. Like I said, I had no issues. Frank also says per Landon asking Kid on why Maxey started. He said it was a defensive assignment and to protect Lively from getting foul trouble. I feel you, but no, don't let him do it again. Mike Douglas said Jason Kidd calling timeouts has me thinking I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I hear you, Mike Doug. What up, Master Fame? He says you can hear Kidd yell slow down and then call timeouts because he knew he was about to chuck it. So your boy bombs away. I see you, Jim. Joe, I know we do. We need them. You're right. I see your comment. DJ Dog says Hardaway actually is driving towards the basket now. He tried. At least. Lloyd says Grant Williams and Josh Green contracts are both steals and Lively on rookie contract next offseason will be fun. We can somehow get rid of some contracts that we know we probably shouldn't have. You're right. Mr. Gucci says Jason Kidd was actually a coach today. He was really in the game now, just watched just like us. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Gina said the same thing.
Mm-hmm. She says Vassell was cooking. Gina Kim says Vassell was cooking. He made some tough shots that we couldn't stop. Yeah, he looked good. He looked real good today. Larry said, did y'all see Portland? Lively might actually win Rookie of the Year. No, I didn't see him. I didn't see anybody but us. And was it Boston and
yeah, somebody else brought up Portland. I didn't see him. I'll probably watch the highlights here in a little bit.
He said Ayton with a world famous stat line of 4 points, 12 rebounds, 2 of 4. He had 5. He was in foul trouble. That's fine. He still got you 12 rebounds. Like we don't see that. Mr. Gucci says Jason Kidd was actually a coach today. He was really in the game. He was.
Yeah, you already did.
Oh shoot, yeah.
It must have copied.
Must have recopy, yeah. Nancy, what up? She says, hey guys, how you doing tonight? I don't want to see anyone else starting except Luka, Kyrie, Grant, Josh, and Lively. By the way, Powell been sick. Yeah, I know. He was. Yeah.
Will Powell be sick for 82 games?
I don't know, but he suited up today though, so he was a DNP. Coach's decision, I should say.
Yeah, him and Hardy were out today. Hardy was still injured, and then I guess Powell was sick, and somebody else was out.
Powell was out. I thought Powell suited up.
Well, no, he suited up, but they were saying that they didn't play him and Lively. Or not, what's the boy name? Hardy.
And Hardy
has an injury to his ankle, and then Powell was sick, and then somebody else was out too for some injury.
But didn't they both suit up though? Like they both were on the bench, right? That's what I'm saying. Like it was a coach's decision to not play him. If it was they couldn't play, then they just be out. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just put them in street clothes.
I mean, it probably one of those cases too, man, with the new rules and stuff, with the people missing games and stuff, probably.
Maybe. Gina Kim says, "Oh, you stand protecting guys from missing games." They protecting Dwight Powell from the rule, like for real. Gina Kim said,
"We want Dwight Powell to be part of the 82 games or whatever."
Got you. Gina Kim said, "I think RJ even mentioned that we should have started Lively. They even questioned why we had DJJ. Yeah, he said, This is it. Lively's they're starting center like Jason Kidd.
He said that.
He said, don't do that. It's over. We can see. We've seen enough. Waco says, can't think of the last time a Mavs center had a double-double.
What we talking about, man? Y'all sleeping on the white. Listen, man.
106.
Look at the White Pals per century numbers. Okay. He gets you double-doubles. I know. Come on. Y'all don't do that, man. Y'all hating on the White Pal.
Mike Douglas said, would you rather have Ayton or Lively? I'd rather have them both. Like I want it. Y'all making it up. I was never, but I didn't want to get rid of Lively. I'm not Larry on that one. Sorry, Larry. But I'm just saying I'd rather have both of them because I don't want Maxi Clee to be in the backup center either way. Precision said, what's the deal with Holmes? Is it really a Wood situation all over?
Yeah, it might be, man.
I don't know. TGK says, salute, fellas. Salute to you, TGK. Appreciate you, bro.
Salute, man.
Johnny B says, my boy Kai, I think it's towards the bottom. My boy Kai had me nervous for a while. He was trucking out there for a minute, missing open shots, layup, losing the ball. Yeah, he was, but then he got in the groove in the fourth quarter. Mike Douglas also says, I believe Rashawn Holmes will be better this season than Maxey. I think he can be too. Just let him get the opportunity. Nancy says, when they started those other guys that threw off the chemistry, they were starting to build with the starting five they had been working with. Maxey couldn't even get a layup around the basket.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused by that too. It's like, bro, where did this starting lineup even come from? I've never seen these guys play together at all at any point during the preseason. So I was confused by that.
Yeah,
like he really just pulled something out of his bleep.
Gina Kim says, I don't think Kidd needs to be experimenting with the lineups, especially the starting lineups when he's already done it during the preseason. Who you tell?
Exactly. That's when you're supposed to experiment, not the regular season. Like, what are we doing?
Johnny B also says, I want to see Lively shoot a three. He'll probably shoot one eventually.
Yeah, in due time, Johnny. In due time. Yeah. I want him to keep doing what he did today.
Yeah, it was no need. He was 7 to 8? 7
to 8. A couple posters.
Yeah, he'll get some shots eventually. What up, Blood? He says that 2-man game from Lukai saved.
I like that, bro. I like that. Lukai. I like that. Yeah, with these nicknames, man. I like it.
Johnny B says Luka still led the team in rebounds. Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
If Lively started, he probably didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe because Luka got a few of those. Remember, Luka got a few of those too early when Lively went in the game. So yeah,
Luka damn near had 10 rebounds at like a halftime.
Yeah, because then he had like 6 and 6. He had like 14, 6 and 6 at halftime or something.
In the third quarter, I think he already had his 10 rebounds. He was just looking for his assists.
Because matter of fact, that game clutching 3 by Kyrie was his 10th assist.
In real talk, it wasn't that Luka was he's not getting rebounds. There was a lot of times where guys like Grant Williams and Lively were boxing their guys out, so Luka could get the rebound and then just push it up and all. Like
Kyrie.
Yeah, I felt good. I thought it looked good. I'll say what it is. Gina Kim said those Wemby threes on Lively were crazy, but I would rather him do that on him than any other of our small players. If you're gonna just shoot threes all day, I'm fine with that though. If we're gonna make him a new bowl, I'm all right. Blood says Maxey is cooked, airball and not playing defense, missing threes. Hey, you said it. Blood, I ain't say it. Gina Kim said Wemby was hesitant to shoot on Grant for some reason until the fourth quarter. He passes easy shots he could have made, but Grant played great defense against him and being physical too. Yeah, he was up under.
It sounds as if Grant must have read the scouting report that they left on their hotel room floors. Interesting.
Ray says that Kyrie 3 was the play TGK talking about. Kyrie set a pick for Luke and then Lively set the secondary pick while Kyrie drifted in the corner. And Lively rolled hard when we have a play now. Yep. Yes, we do. Frank says the media is why Mavs needed to win because they would have beat Mavs and especially Luka to death if they lost. They were trying to already. Halftime, Stephen A. Smith and him. What's his name? What's the old GM? Bob Myers. Hey, get him off there. Get him off there. I
didn't watch none of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He did the halftime show and all that stuff. Get him out. Get him out of there. That's not his role.
So you left the Warriors to do that?
Yeah, get him out of there. Okay. Mike Douglas says seems like Luka likes Lively. Seems to already trust him too. Maybe he'll get better in time and all. Let me give him time. But that first show, I was like, bro, come on. Larry said, did you see Ayton's numbers tonight? 4, 12, and 5 fouls. It's Larry. Okay, that's fine. Like I'm not. You the one said trade Lively.
Lively for yeah.
Yeah, I said they had both of them. I So if Lively was our second center right now, would you be mad at his 12 rebounds? No. I'm fine. I wanted both of them. I still would have rather had both of them. Gina Kim said, I saw a lot of Luka leader moments. He got Grant away from the refs. He was hyping Lively up and talking to him. Man, it's so encouraging to see. Yes, Gina Kim. Awesome points. Johnny B says, the Pacers put up 143 today. They're going to be scary. Didn't they play the Wizards, though? I mean, yes. But didn't they play the Wizards, though?
Did you see the Pacers starting lineup today? I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You saying?
But did they play the Wizards, right?
The same Wizard that everybody told me that Jordan Poole is going to be out here looking like the reincarnation of Michael Jordan.
I didn't think they would be good, though. Everybody kept saying they'd be good. Wizards trash.
Interesting.
Precision said,
y'all. Hey, and they blew out a trash team. What they supposed to do? I told y'all, y'all sleeping on. After what I seen tonight from a couple of other East teams, y'all should be where I now I don't normally make predictions on stuff, bro. I'm always I got to see it first, guy. This is the first time you actually heard me make a definitive prediction on the Indiana Pacers. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead, you were saying.
Precision said, y'all energy is fire. D-Live is a game changer. Shoot franchise center. Yep.
Yes, yeah, he's a franchise. I mean, not just because of what he did today. He's a franchise center, man.
Yeah.
The kid he's how old is he, King?
You said 12 in 2 years.
Oh, okay, 12. Gotcha. Well, no, I thought he just turned 13. Didn't he just turn 13?
No, he's not a teenager yet.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He's going too far. He ain't hit puberty.
He's still a preteen. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Nothing on the chin yet. Pause. Precision said it's a beautiful sight to see the Mavs moving the ball up the court faster. Amen, Precision. That's incredible. Always to sit.
Yes.
What up, Lando? He said, I'm excited to see our second unit get some more play. I've seen enough from Dante that he is a dependable ball handler for us. Yeah, Dante's better than Frank. Do your role. Do your job. What is that? Bill Belichick? Landry says, we're back. Let's go. Lively looks incredible and Grant is better than Dorian. I mean, that's not a bad thing, though. Dorian is an undrafted player, yeah. That's what it should be that way.
And ain't that what we wanted?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jay says, who are our jump shooters besides THJ? Y'all really think Seth Curry should not be in the rotation? I mean, Kyrie Irving is one of the best jump shooters. Josh Green seemed to be a decent jump shooter. We got other guys making shots, and Hardy can be a jump shooter too, like if he plays. Grant Williams a jump shooter.
Do you really, Jay, trust THJ to be a consistent jump shooter? The guy scored 15 in the first quarter, then after that scored 2 points the rest of the way. Like, I mean, yeah, like he said, we got other guys who can shoot, man. That's not the problem. This offense is gonna be okay. We're not worried about the offense. I told y'all already. I was worried about the defense. That's what I'm looking at.
Yep.
But yeah, try to get through these, bro. My bad.
All right. Gina Kim said it was tough to see Kai get blocked by Wemby out the gate, but I'm happy he did better in the fourth. Yep. Let's see. Gucci also says we finally could close a game out. That's amazing because we definitely couldn't do that last season to save our lives. We have a new Dallas Mavericks. Yes. Mike says Luka's wife must have gotten on him for whining.
Probably.
Hope so. Thank you, Anna. Frank says I feel bad bringing it up, but our Hawks brethrens, Demond and them lost to the Hornets. Hopefully they make it through the season. Yeesh. Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to their shows, man.
Yeesh. Let's see.
Shout out to analysts.
Bobby Bees, he says the ball always stops at trash can juice no matter where he gets it. Yikes. JP says that Luka steal at the end had a profound effect on the Spurs loss. Yes. Precision says it's a blessing to finally watch a Mavs game and not see that guy Powell on the court playing volleyball. It was good.
Yeah, I like volleyball though.
Jay says, this may sound crazy, but here it goes. If Philly called and wanted to trade James Harden, should we take him? Nah.
No, I'm good.
Frank says, not gonna lie, while I don't dislike PJ, but I'm glad they picked Grant over PJ because I believe he has that better defense we need. Offensively, PJ better, but that's not a high priority. I agree, Frank, but I'd rather have PJ over Maxi Kleber. That's where I'm going to comparison. It's not about Grant. We should have Grant and PJ. How about that?
Sure, we had, but never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Div says FYI, Luka had third most minutes on the team. Wow, that is rare.
Yeah. Think about that. Luka was third in minutes.
Still got a 30-point triple double.
You said what now?
Still got a 30-point triple double.
What's that? I never heard that before.
I don't know what it is. Ice Cube. Div says, how awesome was it when Wemby came back in the second half with 4 fouls? Luka attacks him and gets him to take a stupid foul and makes him sit again. Luka.
There's levels. You ain't there yet.
Knight says, Luka told him when he made the step back 3. He told all the fans. Knight says, do you think Lively can develop a fadeaway under the tutelage of Dirk? I don't think he needs to. I think y'all maybe asking for too much. He'll have a little push shot. I think he can work around a basket. I think he's gonna be nice around the basket. He'll get a little something where he probably make a little push shot or something like that. But I don't think he got.
Yeah, we're not rushing to do all that stuff yet, y'all. Let's give him time. He's 19. He'll get there.
I don't want him to be Dirk. I want him to be a center. But good point, Knight. JP said Mavs on a pace for 82 in those season. Tell him again, JP. Jay says, that said me. Jay says, come on, bro. King, come on, bro. Kyrie in his prime was the best finish at the rim Luka's getting in. No, he wasn't. Y'all, I told you, y'all. That's like saying Luka the best 3-point shooter in the league because he shoots step back, contested hard, difficult threes. Kyrie, if you go to look at his numbers and all, he's not the best finisher at the rim in the NBA. And that's not I'm not saying he's a bad finisher. I'm just saying he's not Luka Doncic at the rim. Gina Kim said, I don't understand why the Mavs like to run that Maxi Kleber inbounds play where he just throws it up there or tries to fade away. It doesn't make sense, but they do it all the time. Yeah, they tried to throw him a lob today, too, off a play like that.
He missed. He had it, and he got it back and then messed it up again. Yeah. I was like,
Maxi. I'm like, Maxi, you out of there. Chris also says, J-Kid started Maxi and DJJ. Let's not forget that when we're trying to give him credit for a good night. And you got a super chat, real quick.
Yeah. Frank is a glow yard member with the $5 dono says, FYI, so far of these 14 games played, including preseason, today's game was the second fastest paced game recorded. Jesus. Think about that, man. For the Mavericks, this is the second fastest paced game. Oh, talking about total, Frank? Or you talking about for the Mavericks?
Including no, bro.
Probably man, our games. So if I say, because Dallas, ever since, matter of fact, it's not even Rick Carlisle. Since Avery Johnson, our pace has slowed down.
Yep. Shout out to Don. Brian says, what up, Brian? I don't know how to feel about J-Kid. Same. It was like he was a mole/spy. I wanted to jump off the building with him, not starting Lively, but at least he adjusted. But that decision was not smart. True, Brian. Gina Kim said, I can't wait until we prove everyone wrong this year. What they going to say now? I feel you. Div says, Any is frozen like the Hawks star player on 3. Shot at Matt from We Talk Hawks TV.
Hey, Div, I'm listen. What time is it? I'll probably go to bed in a little bit, but man, I can't wait to watch that show, man. I want to hear what Matt got to say, man. He's who I be wanting to watch for, man.
Ramble says, Grant equals Reggie minus speed plus defense. Lively equals Wood minus shooting plus defense. This is looking good. Amen. And Queen says she has WTM, but she says y'all back on track. Appreciate you, babe. Gina Kim said, I just wanted to say Dallas Sports is feeding us a Thanksgiving meal. Yeah, y'all good out there right now. Soak it up, man. It's good. Ramble says Derrick Jones Jr. looked like he was lost out there. That dude got to step up with the energy and focus. I didn't feel like he was lost. I feel like he shouldn't have been. He in a different role than he should be.
Yeah, he'll get there, man.
Brian says, and let me know when you want to stop, bro. Just yell it to me. King, I agree with everything you said, except that Luka is better at layups than Kyrie. Bro, no one is better than Kyrie with the layup package with any shot or hand. Let's not get carried away. Again, the package is not what I'm talking about. Luka Doncic is a better finisher at the rim than Kyrie Irving. What are we saying? Like, I don't understand. Y'all must not know what Luka shoots. I just told y'all, look at Luka Doncic again today. He got to the rim all day, every day. Take away his 3-point shots. What do he shoot, bro?
Sure, over 50%.
It's way over 50%. He almost missed like one. He only probably missed like 1 2-pointer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, my bad. I was looking at the total. Yeah.
VIP says, "What to do?"
What up, VIP?
What up, VIP?
You ain't seen him in a minute.
Ramble said, "We're looking good. Hardy and Omax not even playing yet. Kid just has to balance all the minutes and keep them all locked in." True. Tyson also says Hardaway game fell off after he got slapped in the face. LOL. I mean, he stayed down too long. I hated that he did that. He tried to play it off just to get some call. And it was like, once the call wasn't made, get up. Lando says, just wait till DL2 starts hitting threes. Man, that'd be ridiculous. Ricky says this clicky change. My username. Yeah, I know. Ricky. Watch us give the Nuggets a run for their money. Joker not guarding that pick and roll. You right about that. Gina Kim said we have to start games off hot or at least better than what we did tonight, but I blame the start lineup for that, which I hope Kid fixes next game. True.
Yes,
Ricky also says Maxey can't catch the ball at all. Man, his buns. Then he airballed a wide open 3. Yikes. He also says, I'm excited for the season. What's the highest win total you see us getting? I see 47. Mavs finishing top 4, and we'll have one of those best offenses in the league. If they can start off hot, man, I don't see why they can't get 50 wins.
Yeah, the first 10 games are favorable.
Yeah, like start off hot. Let's go. Gina Kim said Kid didn't even think about Powell or Holmes. He just went with Maxey. That was unexpected for me. Like Maxey, I feel you. Michael says, oh yeah, Jason Mid definitely reads Twitter and watches fans podcasts about the Mavs. He even joked about it. Can't stand his decision making sometimes, but he's a funny dude. That's why I feel Mike Douglas. I think he does it on purpose sometimes, just to mess with us.
Hey, mess with us, but hurt the team. That makes sense. You supposed to be a genius.
Jada Kim says every time Lively went off, Kid put in Maxey. I was upset at that. Spurs went on a run each time. They were like, why?
Yeah, that is true. That is true though.
Jay says, where was Jay Hardy tonight? He coming off an injury or so.
Yeah, he's injured. He had injured ankle.
Yeah. Gina says, Lively is a great lob threat. I hope he can also develop some threes for times when he need it if he's open. In time, yeah. Gina Kim said, we don't need Kid experiments. He had the preseason and training camp to test that out. True.
That's what I said.
Mike Douglas says, Jason Kidd loves being cute. I mean, come on, guys. We got to admit he is pretty darn near adorable, though. Brian says, I did like the fact that Nash adjusted with his horrible decisions not to start Lively. I mean, Kid. Williams is smart because he knows to defend much taller players, you have to cramp them and take away their space. He said Dirk. Back in the day. Mike Douglas said it's TGK's bedtime. It's a lot of our bedtimes. Jenny Kim said, I wish Kid would have tried Holmes in the lineups with at least Luka or Kai in the preseason to see how that works out. Yep. What up, Pascal? He said that was a fast-paced, ugly, but scrappy game. The ball movement in the fourth quarter got better. Turnovers were bad, but wow, fast, hard-fought, and Kyrie wasn't locked in yet. Lively was him tonight. Jenny Kim said, I was told Luka and Kyrie was a ball hog, but those clutch passes to Kai after missing most of his shots showed how great his playmaking is. True.
Yep.
And you got another super chat, bro?
Oh, my bad. I was following you.
Gee.
He said, yeah, Frank was a $5 dono. He says total, meaning every team's all games played so far this season, total was the second fastest paced game played. Yeah.
Nice. Mike Douglas said, didn't Lively have 5 offensive rebounds tonight? I know I told you about him before the draft even happening, but he's still surprising me with how good he actually is. Yeah, he's legit.
Yeah.
Brian said, wait until he gets his man strength.
X.
Mike also says Lively has some amazing hot for a 7-1 dude. Yeah, just throw it up there. Jet said, let's chill on Maxey starting at center tonight, although I agree Lively should have wholeheartedly started tonight. But that's not to say Maxey looked like he did 2 years ago tonight. He has some big shots. I don't know, Jet. He says also, and play solid defense. I'm giving Dallas tonight an 8 to 10, watching their performance, especially on defensive end. I agree with everything you said, but Maxey Cleveland, I thought he had a big.
Yeah, I didn't like Max's game today.
Gina said, I love the and one by Lively, and he made the free throw. A center who can make free throws. I need more of that. And it was nice seeing Luka trust his teammates more. My baby looks so good, looks so happy. Yeah, Gina. Frank also says, just got to point out, Trey was 4-19 from the field, 1-9 from 3, but made 14 or 15 free throws. I wish Luka could make free throws. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, at some point, Maxey was -19. Every time he was on the floor, you would think Kid would do something about that. But no, keep him in. It pisses me off when he let a player drive right past him. Div says, the way AD played second half in Denver makes me think LeBron going to the Mavs if we get his boy in the draft.
Oh, man.
Gina Kim said to CC Wood, not doing his thing, but as a Nuggets fan, they were trash and their bench couldn't handle ours. AD is just not a number one option you can depend on. And I don't think he ever will be. Who you telling?
Yeah, he's 30 now, so that's pretty much it.
Frank said, imagine OKC kept Lively. Now that would be scary with Lively to 5. Ooh, gee, you're right about that. And Mike Douglas said, which jersey is for you, Raul? DL2 or Dunks?
Man, you got to get a dollars, man. MVP, man. CS MVP.
Pascal said, I can't accept games with JJ starting for defensive purposes, like Looney starting, but Kuminga getting big offensive minutes for Golden State. Nah, I think Josh Green could do enough. Like, we don't got to play with him. Pause. You don't got to play with him. Mike Douglas said, conspiracy theory time, J.K. stealth tank starting game 1 last year, all so they can get DL2. Trey
End of the hour.
He's a Glow Yard gang member as well and a Phoenix Sun fan. He says 43 in the first quarter and 68 at the half to the Spurs is not great. Saw at least 3 to 4 backdoor cuts on Luka tonight. Lively changed the game in the third quarter.
Yes, you're right about that, Trey. But to go back to what he was saying, yeah, they scored 43 in the first quarter. Of course, they're gonna have 60 in the first half, but they had 43 in the first quarter. So yeah, you're right. We talked about that. But the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, they scored no more than what was it? I'm sorry, they didn't even score 30 points in any of the other. Yeah, 28 was the most they scored in the other 3 quarters.
And that was fourth quarter.
Yeah, so like I said, we got a brand new team. They do got some kinks need to work out. Luka, first half, yeah, everybody was kind of getting backdoor cutted on. But what did Luka do in crunch time? His defense got better. The defense as a team got better, and they started getting their footing a little bit more in the second half. So yeah, we good.
And Trey just a little mad that Devin Booker had a good game and then Luka outshined him. Okay. I'm sorry. Frank says,
and he also played the way we've been asking him to play too, Trey. So there you go.
Frank says Lively is the second player in NBA history to record 15 plus points, 10 plus rebounds on 85% shooting in the NBA debut. Hey, is the other one Chet? Probably
not. Probably the White.
Oh, sorry. Izzy says Derek Lively versus Victor Wembanyama matchup is going to be great for the next decade. Yeah, it should be. Mike Douglas said my major takeaways are Lively makes a massive difference and there's potential for good defensive plays. And I love some good defense. Frank says I definitely believe we will be better than Golden State and Memphis. Looks like we can be. Gina said, what was better, Wemby versus Chet or Wemby versus Lively? I mean, Wemby versus Chet was a better matchup, but as far as what I wanted to see, Lively versus Wemby won. Gina Kim said from Landon Thomas, Jason Kidd said starting Max Lito was a defensive assignment for tonight and protect our Lively from foul trouble. Yes. As we go forward, we understand that Lively will start at some point. He's about the team, and you saw it tonight, and that's what makes him special. Nice point. Jason Kidd actually saying something. Go ahead, Jason Kidd. Mike Douglas at ESPN is trash.
Thanks.
Gina Kim said, well, that defensive assignment failed. He didn't foul that much tonight. Only one was intentional after Tim got hit.
Yep.
He did get that. Div said Orlando looking good, man. People sleeping on Orlando. My man Jonathan Isaac looked great, and I feel for them Hawks fans. Imagine them finishing below Magic. Yeesh. Mike Douglas said DL2 is a preteen, and that means he is a Fortnite guy. Yep. And Ohio Slay.
Wow.
G2 says, I'm hoping these national media people will pull a Mad Dog Russo and retire early. It saves a generation from bad takes.
Facts.
Man, Mike Douglas also says THJ is worse than Hardy in the following abilities, handles, vision, speed, driving to the basket, mid-range defense, and there's probably more I'm not thinking about.
Jesus, Mike, that sounds familiar. Sounds like something we said on the members only show.
Dave says, I'm sorry, go ahead, bro. Dave says, bro, you like women's volleyball because you don't look at their backs.
And he said,
I'm sorry, he said you do don't look at the backside. G2 said Wemby and Dirk do have some things in common. They both like to watch Mav games from the sideline. Yikes.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
Div says, great show, you guys. Appreciate you, Div, as always.
Appreciate it.
Keith, I saw you put a WTM, but I didn't see if you wrote anything. It's empty. Oh, here we go. Behind some people. First, Gina Kim said, did you guys notice how Wemby didn't shake anyone's hand and went straight to the locker room? Not good sportsmanship. I get he's set most of the time, but he still played well. I don't care about that part.
Yeah, I don't care about that either. Yeah.
You should be mad if he leaves. Miss King says, you are right. Indiana looks good. Bruce was a nice addition.
I tried. Don't listen to me. I've been saying this all off season, but people told me to shut up.
Keith, what up? He says, Grant impressed me on D versus Gumby.
Yeah.
He did. Div says, Gina Kim, is that true? If he didn't shake Luka's hand, Kai's hand, he'd be in my eyes. That is a total L. Who you think? Nah, he's fine. I don't. That's not that serious to me. Keith said, hope Maxey can improve mobility. Omax will take DJJ immediately. Holmes might do well in spot duty.
We'll see.
Mike Douglas says, yeah, Wemby walked right off the court after the loss with 0 handshakes. Kid seems like a punk incoming Wemby villain art. Maybe, but I don't
care about that, man.
Miss King also says, am I the only one that hates the new look league passes at? I haven't even used it yet.
I was going to say, I don't even use it.
Yeah, usually at the beginning, it's usually gonna be broken for like a month. I'm telling y'all that. Mike Douglas also said, "Don't hate on women's volleyball, but my favorite is women pole vaulting. Clara Fernandez has a great future behind her. There's a lot of great women's sports." Jenna Kim said, "I know it's only one game, so I don't want to get you hyped, but I really think we can make the playoffs this year." I agree, and that's the last one, bro.
All right, guys. We did good today, man. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us, man, for a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, guys. Game 1 of 82, man. Dallas Mavs win against the San Antonio Spurs. It was a come out party for one Derek Lively. So we definitely appreciate everybody, man. Like I said, guys, look, we will be back here on Friday, guys. Glow Yard members, listen, the way this is going to work for the season, if a game falls on a Friday, we will not have a show in the morning, guys. We will have a watch along for that game on Fridays. Just give you guys a heads up. So we have a game Friday. We got to watch along. So we're letting y'all guys know that will not be a show on Friday morning, guys. A watch along will be. Oh yeah, man. It was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. Got to hang out with the wife, got to eat some dinner and stuff like that, watch some movies. It was pretty nice. But yeah, so like I said, guys, we'll have a watch along on Friday, guys. So we'll get all that set up. For everybody else, we'll be back on Friday evening. The Dallas Mavericks play their first home game against the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully we can string a win streak here. It should be a pretty good opportunity for Dallas to take advantage of that. I think Brooklyn lost tonight, as a matter of fact. He lost to the Cavaliers by one.
Yeah, by one. Cam Thomas went off.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, I know I saw some people here say they would subscribe. We definitely appreciate it. We definitely got more content on the way, guys, as y'all know, just starting. Long season for the Dallas Mavericks, man. Hope it's a good one. And we want you guys to join us here on the journey, guys, on the ride. So we definitely would appreciate that. Just hit that subscribe button, man, to join the Glow Yard family here. Also, everybody hit that like button, man. Please, everybody, please hit that like button, guys, on your way out. We definitely would appreciate that, too. Shout out to the people who watch us on Twitch. Shout out to the people who watch us on Twitter, the X, as King would like to call it. Shout out to the people who watch us on Facebook, man. We definitely appreciate it, man. Also to the podcast listeners out there, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, too. We know we got a lot of people listen to us on podcast form, so we definitely appreciate that. Also, guys, if you want to get some of our merch, go over to scroll over to the store tab on our page, and you guys can scroll on there, man. See what y'all want, man. We got all kind of different merches, guys. We got the Glow Yard shirts. We got the trash can juice shirts, the White Pal specials, and we also got the We Talk Mavs shirts and stuff, man. We got hoodies, hats, mugs, jackets, whatever you guys want, man. We got it on there. So go ahead and check that out, guys. Is there anything I'm missing, King?
Share, more share, guys. We made it to 17. We on our third goal to 2K, like Luka. We almost there, yeah. Like, good season. I'm expecting greatness this year. Maybe I'm not gonna go too far and get too on the train, but I'm just meaning like a good season. I think it's gonna be a good vibes this year. I'm hoping, and I saw that. I tried, Dave. I try to stay as calm as I can, man. Like I'm trying to stay there. But
yeah, man, I need him to stay even keeled, Dave.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. So, yeah, just keep checking us out, man. Keep sharing, man. There's a lot of folks in here today. We appreciate all y'all. Twitter, like you said, Facebook, everywhere, man. Like, I didn't even know we were getting podcast listeners the way we do. That's awesome as well. So, thank y'all so much, man. And we're going to keep rocking out. Let's go, Mavs.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, we'll be back here, guys, on Friday, same map time, same map channel. We'll see the Glow Yard members on Friday evening with the watch along, and everybody else we'll see on the post game. With all that being said, guys, it's your boy Rail. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, or We Talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. Also, too, Rangers play on Friday, so I'll be watching Rangers and Mavs. Go Rangers. We in that thing. World Series, baby. Let's do it. Game 1.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Listen, we'll be back here on Friday, guys. Same map time, same map channel. Go Mavs, go Rangers, and we out.